scrutinous. Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays. I am prepared today. I'm prepared. And so, I'd like to say hello and welcome to Cynthia and Kate. Say hello.
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 As I drink from my alma mater's university mug. So, we are getting into the Scarlet Keys campaign of Arkham Horror LCG, which this is the latest campaign that is out. So far, we've played quite a bit. We've played Innsmouth, Edge of the Earth. We've all played base and Dunwich, and now we're getting into Scarlet Keys. So we're moving through them, right? We're moving through them.
And we did let the universe get eaten last time.
Hey! As far as we know, everything worked out. As far as
no, that's the blob.
Oh yeah, the universe did get eaten. Yep. No, we weren't around for that. We failed. So, we're going to be getting into Scarlet Keys. This one is, it looks like it's got a lot to it, so we're gonna make sure we understand, we being me, understand what the big map is for that comes with this game and how this stuff shakes out. But before we begin, I want to say thank you to my patrons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. So, this will be on Tabletop Simulator for people who are new to this coming in, because, you know, Cynthia lives in the UK and Kate lives in the Cosmic Void. So, we are far enough apart that, you know, we have to use... The internet works in the Cosmic Void, and so therefore, I love playing games with these two, and we're going to continue this on Tabletop Simulator. So...
I would laugh further at the Cosmic Void joke, but it snowed last week, and this week we're supposed to get to 28 degrees Celsius. So... Which is like 80-something for you?
I'm just gonna need you to keep Cthulhu maintained up there, okay? Alright, so let's get some information and then get down to the table. Alright, so Arkham Horror, the Scarlet Keys. So this was the, correct me if I'm wrong here, but this was the first all-encompassing campaign Mythos, right? That came for Arkham Horror, which was before it was they would release the core game and then release like 6 or 7 Mythos packs, which were continuing the story.
Edge of the Earth was technically the
first.
Oh,
that was the first one? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so this one then is the second encompassing one that gave you everything, but it came in 2 boxes. It came with, which was, I get the marketing, but it's still weird. So they did an investigator box which just had the investigators that came with the new expansion in it that you can use in any other campaign, and the cards that for their upgrade, as well as putting into the 10 billion cards you already have. And then they also released this one, which was the campaign expansion, which was the entire campaign all together, all in one. So this game got an 8.6 on Board Game Geek. The ratings that you see right now aren't showing up on there only because all the ratings are on the Investigator expansion and not the campaign expansion, which BGG has split out, which makes sense. So, its title is Strange Disappearances Haunt the City of Arkham, Massachusetts. Period. So, we'll see what that means. But the weight on it scares me because it says it's a 4 out of 5. So... I'm assuming this is going to be a lot of reading. So let's get down to the table and hop into this. Okay, let me get my PDF up, and y'all are ready to go along. Alright, so, the Scarlet Keys Campaign, The Secret War. By May or June, I realized that there was all over the world a surprising and unwanted burst of activity on the part of bizarre, furtive, and esoteric mystical organizations, ordinarily quiescent, damn it, and seldom heard from. Damn you, HP! Your great verbiage. The Scarlet Keys campaign for Arkham Horror, the card game for 1 to 4 players, contains the following 10 scenarios. So I think this is the most scenarios that we've seen, right? Aren't there usually about 8?
Yeah, usually there's about 8, but we might not be doing all of them. We have no idea.
Have we learned our lesson from the, hey, let's do the side quest that does a dream, or have we not learned that lesson and we're going YOLO on this bad boy?
Right, why would we learn that
That's right. Those people went crazy. We don't know anything. So.
Okay, technically you're right, but.
Oh, I didn't see what he wrote. What did he write?
Scarlet Keys is new. Dunwich was out before. So.
That it's a re-release. It was a re-release. Oh, gotcha. Alright, so around the world, so the Scarlet Keys expansion differs from its predecessors in that it features an open-ended, non-linear campaign. Ooh, sandboxy. So, following the Riddles and Rain prologue, investigators are provided with a map of the world, and from there they may choose to embark, new keyword, to various locations. The order in which the locations are chosen determines the order in which these scenarios are played, and may also alter the story and gameplay of each scenario before culminating in an epic finale. Choose wisely, and good luck, which means there's bad choices to be made. Gotcha.
There are. That's the one I'll make.
So the expansion... So the expansion has that new symbol, lovely symbol. As you can see, look at all these files that are on here for us to play, which this is kind of cool. I like this. All right, so we've got some clarifications to go through and new keywords that we'll have to learn. Additional rules and clarifications. New card type called keys. The Scarlet Keys campaign features a new card type, keys. Keys are powerful artifacts that may be quote-unquote shifted to either aid or hinder investigators, depending on whom they are attached to and whether they are stable or unstable side is face-up. Cool. During the resolution of a scenario, a key may become bound to a single bearer whose name is marked in the campaign log. A key may be bound to an investigator, a story, asset, or an enemy. A key always enters play attached to its bearer as marked in the campaign log. At the start of each scenario, each investigator who is the bearer of one or more keys attaches those keys to their investigator card. Whenever a story, asset, or enemy enters play, if it is the bearer of one or more keys, those keys also enter play attached to their bearer. That was a lot of words. If a key's bearer is an investigator or story asset, it enters play stable side up. If a key's bearer is an enemy, it enters play unstable side up. Did I say unstable twice or stable? I don't know.
I think you said stable and unstable.
Okay, thank you. So a key cannot leave play unless its bearer leaves play. If the bearer of one or more keys leaves play, each key they control is set aside out of play. These keys do, however, remain bound to their bearer for future scenarios unless explicitly noted otherwise. Okay, so they're never lost from the campaign. Okay. That we know of. While a key is attached to an investigator, that investigator may trigger its shift ability during any player window as a fast action. This is called shifting the key. As part of this ability's resolution, it will instruct the investigator to flip the key to its other side so its other shift ability is active. The investigator will then have to perform the shift ability on its unstable side in order to flip it back over again. Okay, so that's probably a bad thing. While a key is attached to a story asset, it may be shifted by any investigator who controls that asset in the same way. Each key, by title, attached to an investigator or story asset can only be shifted once per round. Okay. While a key is under an enemy's control, its shift ability only resolves when a card or game effect instructs an investigator to shift that key, after which it remains unstable side face up. A key attached to an enemy cannot be flipped to its stable side, and there is no limit to the number of times a key attached to an enemy can be shifted. Wait, what?
Keys that are enemies cannot be switched to the stable side. They can make you trigger the shift effect, but they still won't flip the card.
Okay. All right.
And they can do it more than once per round.
Okay. Some card effects may directly flip a key attached to an investigator or story asset from its stable side to its unstable side or vice versa. This is not the same as shifting a key and does not resolve its shift ability. So that means that it could flip it, but we could flip it back.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, we've got the Red Glove Man. During the Scarlet Keys campaign, investigators will confront a number of dangerous and mysterious members of the secret society known as the Red Coterie. One such member is the iconic Red Glove Man. As a result, while playing the Scarlet Keys campaign, investigators cannot purchase or include the Red Glove Man asset into their decks. So we
don't have him.
We don't have him, but can we get him? Is that what it is?
He's in the game, so you can't have him.
He's in the game.
Oh, so it might be like something we have to protect him or fight him or something.
At the moment, he's most likely an enemy in the game, or maybe he's an character asset.
Yeah.
Maybe he's both.
Yeah.
Could be both.
Alright, so we got some new keywords as well. Concealed X. Concealed X is a keyword that appears on some enemy cards in the Scarlet Keys campaign. Concealed blah. You know what? One of y'all take over, please. I need to... my nose is filling up, so I'm going to mute myself.
Here we go.
Yep.
Concealed X is a keyword that appears on some enemy cards in the Scarlet Keys campaign. Concealed enemies represent hidden enemies whose true location is a mystery until the investigators work to expose where, and in some cases, who they truly are. When a scenario includes one or more concealed enemies, investigators are instructed to set aside several concealed mini-cards. These mini-cards are double-sided. The face-down side represents the possible location of a concealed enemy. The revealed side reveals the mini-card's true nature, an enemy's true location, or simply a decoy. Okay, so yeah, I think that makes sense.
What? Say that again.
So basically, if we've got a concealed enemy, we're going to have the little mini cards, and you're going to have to run around trying to look at those mini cards, which will tell you if it is actually an enemy or if it's just a decoy.
Okay.
Yeah. So when an investigator draws an enemy with the concealed X keyword, or is instructed to resolve an enemy's concealed keyword, they spawn that enemy into a game area above the agenda deck, not at any location. This area is called the Shadows and represents enemies the investigators know exist somewhere on the map, but are unsure where. Then that investigator takes the set-aside concealed mini-card that matches the enemy, along with X decoys, where X is defined by that enemy's concealed X value, shuffles them face down, puts them into play, distributed as evenly as possible among each location in play, starting with the locations nearest to them. Then at each of those locations that already had one or more concealed mini cards, they shuffle each of them face down as well. So concealed X says there's like X number of clues on possible locations for this. Go find it, is what that tells me. Is that right?
I think so.
Basically, yeah, the concealed is meaning, like, say it's concealed 3. So you have the main guy, but you also have a number of, like, decoys, so, like, fake places where he could be. So you grab those cards from the decoy deck, you mix them with his, you shuffle them, then you put them a location so you don't know what's where. Then you have to check each one till you find out where he actually is.
Gotcha. So
if it says concealed, if it says concealed 3, we take one concealed and 2 decoys and shuffle them.
No, 3 decoys, I think.
No, I think it's
3 decoys, right? Because in the example it says,
3 decoys.
Yeah, the X number is how many decoys you take. So
like in the example, Amina draws Coterie Agent A, which has concealed 2. She first spawns the Coterie Agent in the shadows. Then she takes the set-aside mini card along with 2 decoys, shuffles them face down, and places one at each of the 3 locations nearest to her. Then, if any of those locations already had one or more concealed mini cards, you shuffle the mini cards at those locations as well.
So
you don't know which one of the 2 is the one you just put down.
So the latter part of it is the one where I'm like, okay, so if one is already there, that one gets added to Cynthia's example of 3, then it would
No.
that one get added, shuffled, and then
So,
re-put.
okay.
No.
Okay.
So there's let's say so we'll go with their example of 2. There's 3 locations in play. So we'd shuffle those 3 cards, the 2 decoys, the 1 mini card, put 1 at each location. If one of the locations already had another mini card there that we hadn't looked at yet,
Mm-hmm.
we take the mini card that was already there plus the new one that we just put down,
Mm-hmm.
shuffle those 2 again, and then just put them back
Basically,
at that location.
Basically to disguise which of the 2 you just placed.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so you don't know which is the new one that you just put down.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yep. Go for it.
Yep.
Enemies in the shadows observe the following additional rules. Enemies in the shadows are considered to be in play, but not at any particular location. They cannot move until they leave the shadows. Enemies in the shadows can qualify as the nearest enemy, but only if there are no other enemies in play at any location. Enemies in the shadows cannot be damaged or leave play via player card effect. Okay. So, next, concealed mini cards. While in play, concealed mini cards represent the possible location of an enemy in the shadows. In order to deal with such an enemy, its true location must first be discovered by exposing its mini card. This can be done via one of 3 methods: fighting, evading, or investigating. Yay! Concealed mini cards are not enemies and cannot be engaged like enemies. However, any investigator at the same location as a concealed mini card may attempt to expose it by successfully attacking or evading it, as if it were an engaged enemy, or by successfully investigating its location. The difficulty to successfully attack or evade a concealed mini card is equal to the shroud value of its location, so that makes it easy. An investigator may also use a card effect that automatically evades an enemy, deals damage to an enemy, or discovers a clue at a location in order to instead expose a concealed mini card.
So,
We're good with that?
So let's say there's a concealed card at the location I am. I can, and this is flipped face down. To flip it face up, I need to either evade or fight it. And if I see, and its cost is the shroud.
Successfully investigate the location.
Or successfully investigate the location, which is all of it is the shroud value. Once that's done,
everything is the shroud value.
Okay, so then you're getting to the exposed point. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. If a concealed mini card is exposed by any of the above methods, flip it to its revealed side. If it's a decoy, set it aside out of play with no effect. If it's an enemy's mini card, that enemy is now exposed. Place the matching enemy in the shadows at that mini card's location, then set that mini card aside out of play. That enemy is no longer in the shadows and is now at the location where its mini card was located. Then, if there are no other enemies in the shadows, set all remaining concealed mini cards in play aside out of play. That makes sense because otherwise there's no sense to have them out there anymore because you now know where all the enemies are.
Right, but if you're at the location that you've just exposed the enemy, does it engage you?
I would assume so.
I would assume it does.
Okay, all right.
Only one concealed mini card may be exposed per effect unless explicitly stated. For example, an effect that deals 3 damage to each enemy at a location does not expose all concealed mini cards at that location, only one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we've got an example. There's a Coterie agent and a Coterie assassin in the shadows. There's a concealed mini card at Kamani's location and another concealed mini card at a connecting location. First, Kamani plays an event that discovers a clue at their location, but instead of discovering the clue, they choose to expose the concealed mini card at their location, flipping it over. That mini card is a decoy and is set aside without effect. Next, they move to the connecting location with the other concealed mini card and attempt to expose it using an evade action. They succeed and flip the mini card over, revealing the Coterie Assassin's mini card. The Coterie Assassin's mini card is set aside. The Coterie Assassin in the shadows is moved into Kamani's location, engaging them.
Okay.
So there's the answer to your question. Because there's another enemy in the shadows, they do not remove any of the other concealed mini cards from play. Okay. So, alert. Some enemies have the alert keyword. Each time an investigator fails a skill test while attempting to evade an enemy with the alert keyword, after applying all results for that skill test, that enemy performs an attack against the evading investigator. An enemy does not exhaust after performing an alert attack.
Yeah.
This attack occurs whether the enemy is engaged with the evading investigator or not. So that's not new.
Right. That's if you try to run. Yeah.
But the fact they're bringing it up means it's probably going to be prevailing.
Yeah.
No running for anyone. Gotcha.
So patrol. Some enemies have the patrol keyword. During the enemy phase, in Framework Step 3.2, each ready unengaged enemy with the patrol keyword moves to a connecting location along the shortest path toward the designated location as described in the parentheses next to the word patrol.
So it's kind of like Hunter, but it has a location it wants to go to.
It has a location it wants to go to.
It's basically instead of Hunter, that's what's happening for patrol.
It's not hunting you, it's just moving. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. If there are multiple locations that qualify as the designated location, the lead investigator may choose which location the enemy moves toward. And if an enemy with patrol would be compelled to move to a location via a path that is blocked by a card ability, the enemy does not move.
Okay. Good to know. Yeah, thank you for picking that up. Because
no worries.
I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. My throat, so as soon as I started talking, I felt my throat closing up. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
All right, so we're gonna talk about investigators. Each player will assemble our decks. Our difficulty is gonna be like expert, right? That's what we're picking.
E.
Starts with an E. So we'll be playing standard. I want to be bound in red, whatever that means. All right, so we're ready to begin the prologue. Here we go. So we're gonna split this up. I'll take intro 1, and one of you can take intro 2 and onward until we start to play. So we're all reading this story.
Sure.
So here we go. Intro 1. The dark stifles. It moves like a living creature, constricts the air as if you were inside a shapeless cocoon. A figment of your anxious and overactive imagination, you hope. But everything about this meeting puts your nerves on edge. You also didn't accept the mysterious invitation, but recent events have forced your hand. It's been several months since the disappearance began, and all of your leads in Arkham have dried up. It started in the winter of 1924, with several vehicles in Southside. 2 Studebagas, a Cadillac, and a Rolls-Royce, all of them top of the line. One moment they were there, the next, nothing, save for a single deflated wheel. The police believed it to be the work of bootleggers looking for more vehicles to add to their routes, but the cars were too nice, would draw too much attention. Perhaps they were taken down to Boston or New York and flipped for a pretty penny, and that's just what you figured happened until the disappearances continued. Next to go was a street lamp outside the Ward Theater in downtown. I know these from Arkham Horror 3rd Edition. Then, 2 pets, a dog and a cat, whisked away almost simultaneously right out from under their owners' noses, not 2 doors down from one another. You learned the news when you saw the missing posters plastered all over College Street. On a whim, you interviewed the owners. No sign of foul play, and it was unlikely for them to have run away. Something stank about all of it. Then people started to disappear. A child from East Town, a student in Miskatonic University, the chief of Arkham's fire department. And as the police closed each case with no clues or suspects, a curious thing began to happen. One by one, as time marched on, the things that went missing vanished not only from Arkham, but from memory. The owners of those vehicles suddenly claimed to never have owned them. The pets, the people, all of them were wiped from the memories of every single person in town. Everyone but you. You and you alone remembered. Perhaps it was simply the way of things. Humans are fickle and forgetful by nature. But it couldn't be so simple. It was just too strange, coincidental. Sorry, I had to scroll down. That's when the letter arrived. Greetings. I hope this letter finds you well. You do not know me, but I know you. I cannot tell you much through paper correspondence, as it may be intercepted. Suffice it to say that I know of the matters you are looking into, and I also know that you believe yourself to be alone in your investigation. The truth is that you are not alone. Such events are not unique to your city of Arkham. What you have observed is happening in major cities all over the world. I am one of those, like you, who seeks the truth, who remembers. There is another related matter which I must bring to your attention. I need your help, and you need mine. Enclosed is a ticket to a show at the Riverview Theater. Oh no. If you wish to know more, please meet me there and we can speak further. Come alone. In truth, LaFlint. The ticket in the envelope was indeed for a private showing at Arkham's new movie palace in downtown. With no other leads and no good reason to avoid going, you have decided to accept the mysterious invitation. If there is only one investigator in the game, intro 2. If there is more than one investigator in the game, the lead investigator... Ooh, I didn't set up the app because I was running late. Lead investigator is going to be... Kate! Yay! If there's one so the lead investigator will decide, go alone as requested or go with backup.
Go alone or go with... And you're making me make this decision.
Yeah.
Let's go alone.
All right, so you're reading intro 3. Go for it.
Okay. Just as you are beginning to suspect that you have been played, you see a shadow approaching from the aisle. The figure spots you at once, sliding into the seat in front of you. He wears wide, horn-rimmed glasses and a high-collared jacket over a silk vest. His brown hair is cut short and parted to one side, and he sports a handsome, neatly trimmed beard. To your relief, no other figures emerge from the shadows. You came alone. Good. The man in front of you speaks quietly without turning, letting his voice carry softly over the silent images on screen. Trust is in such meager measure these days. It is good to know that we can share some. You ask if you are speaking to Lee Flint, earning a slight nod from the man. Indeed, he says. Inspector Lee Flint with the International Criminal Police Commission. And I'm sure you have a great many questions, but we are unfortunately short on time.
Alright, Cynthia, intro 5. Let's do it.
Flint produces a file fat with documentation and slides it between the 2 seat cushions in front of you. Inside is a wealth of information regarding cases similar to the ones you have been investigating. Photos of vehicles, factory machines, and public figures, all missing, all forgotten. And just as Flint's letter promised, the file includes reports from all over the world. London, Shanghai, Bruges, Rio de Janeiro, Cairo. The list goes on and on. There's more, he says after giving you time to read. Flip to the end. You do, and what greets you there are 2 photographs clipped together. The first is of a street in London, distorted by some sort of interference. A light shines above the street corner, and around it, the picture appears to be pinched like a miniature vortex is pulling reality toward it. The other is a photograph of a man on the other side of that same street corner, ducking into the shadows. He wears a tailored gray suit and a wide-brimmed hat that obscures his face. The only discernible detail you can make out from the photo is the man's distinctive red gloves. Rare as it is for a photograph to have color, you wonder if the long exposure time is what led to the strange blurring effect. This was taken by my partner several days ago, just before he, too, vanished. Whatever is going on, you can be sure that man with the red gloves is somehow involved. Getting to the point, you ask Inspector Flint what exactly he wants from you. To work together, share what we know. Sparingly few seem to know the truth. You agree. If what the man says is true, and events like this are happening all over the world, getting to the bottom of it will require more than just you. To that end, I would ask that you come to London with me. That man with the red gloves has been sighted in the area, and he's not alone. I would bet good money that he knows something about where my partner is. Arrangements have already been made. There are steamship tickets in that file. The ship departs from Boston in 2 days. The investigators must decide to take his offer or go to London on your own terms.
So what do y'all think? I mean, if it sounds like we're going along with this guy, right?
Well, he's a cop, yeah.
Well, we have no reason not to go. Okay, one, he's paying our way anyway.
All right. Okay, so we could take his offer. I vote for take his offer. What do y'all think?
Take his offer.
Okay.
Yeah, take his offer.
All right, Kate, you're up. Intro 6.
All right. You accept the file and tell Inspector Flint that you will report to him with anything you find. With haste, you get your affairs in order and take the very next train to Boston. Flint has already given you more evidence to advance your case than a month of investigation in Arkham. If working together with the ICPC will help solve this mystery, you have no qualms about putting your trust in him. You make it to London with time to spare and immediately set to work. Trust is born of naivete. Remove a Elder Thing token from the Chaos Bag and add a tablet token.
I'm okay with that.
This token can be later removed through an act of secrecy. However, you may become stronger if you stick to your convictions. So, okay, so remove Elder Thing token, add tablet token.
Yeah, and I am doing that right now. Remove Elder Thing. We'll put it on the side because most likely it'll get added back. So I'll put it over here. And then I'll shuffle. Okay. Alright, done.
Read the rules for tracking time on the next column. Mark 1 time in your campaign log now, then proceed to setup.
Alright, so we've got time passed here. So we'll mark 1 time, which I did. Just dropped an X on there. And I think then proceed to set up. Okay, so there's tracking time. Okay. So throughout this campaign, tracking the passage of time is of critical importance. As time marches on, these paranormal events will grow more and more dangerous, and machinations beyond your understanding will progress. Additionally, some opportunities may only be open to you during certain windows of time. When you're instructed to mark 1 or more time in your campaign log, fill in that many boxes under the time pass header. If you fill in a box that has a symbol in the form of a Greek letter, proceed to the status report section of the campaign log on page 69, find the status report matching that letter, and read the text that follows. Okay, so we're on a time limit.
That's so cool, though.
It is.
It's so cool.
So, gather all cards from the following encounter sets: Riddles and Rain, Crimson Conspiracy, Dark Veiling, Outsiders, Shadows of Doubt, Strange Happenings, Chilling Cold, Yuck, Locked Doors, Gross, and the Midnight Mass. So we're going to be hunting people.
Oh my gosh, the Midnight Mass.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while.
That's been a while.
But that means that stupid Mass Hunter is going to be after us again. So...
oh, no, it doesn't. No.
Was he not in Midnight Mass?
Well, he is, but keep reading.
Okay. When gathering the Midnight Mass encounter set, only gather the 5... Oh, okay. Only gather the 5 treasury cards, 2 false leads, and 3 hunting shadow. Do not gather locations, acts, agendas, and scenario reference cards from that. Okay, cool. Set the Crimson Conspiracy and Outsider encounter sets aside out of play, which we did. Put the Rainy Location Streets location in play. We'll zoom into that when we get there. But y'all should be able to see it here. This is the Rainy London Streets location in the play. Each investigator begins play at Rainy London Streets. Set each other location aside out of play. Set the Red Gloved Man enemy and the Eyes of the Raven the Eyes of the Raven's key aside out of play. Gather each decoy mini card and each of the following mini cards: the Red Gloved Man and Coterie agents A, B, and C, and set them aside out of play, which is here. Shuffle the remaining encounter cards to build the encounter deck, and you are ready to begin. And yep, the rest is the scenario ender. Alright, that was a big intro, but we're not done yet, because we got to talk about our investigators. So
our agenda's an axe.
And our agenda's an axe.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of building. Alright, so let me go to chat. I probably missed a ton of stuff. So, hey Yogi, what's going on? Hey Mike, Canje and the Goddesses at it again. They have to put rules. Okay, so that says we were reading. And hey Greg, what's going on? Hey Tara, good morning. What horror is Canje unleashing upon us today? Hey, this isn't fully my fault. Alright, so I am using my investigator of Lily Chen, the martial artist, which is a mystic fighter. This is my first mystic I've ever played, so we'll see how this goes. Chosen Warden. You begin the game with each discipline in your deck in play unbroken side face up. When a crit, I get +2. After the test ends, flip a broken discipline you control to its unbroken side. I have 7 health, 7 sanity, but I take a damage. So my discipline that I picked to start with, because you get 1 to start, is Balance of Body. So this is a permanent that comes in play, and it says you get +1 to your evade, just straight out, so I'm at a 4 instead of a 3. And as an action, 1 at a time, take up to 3 different fight or evade actions. Flip this asset over. This action does not provoke attacks of opportunity. So I can attack, yay, 3 times! It's great!
Yes, everyone, Kanji's very happy he is a fighter again.
Yee! I don't have to think, I just get to punch stuff! So, that is who I have. Cynthia, who do you have?
I have got Min Tai Fan, and she is an assistant after an investigator at my location. So she's all about like manipulating skill icons, basically. So as a reaction, after an investigator at your location commits a card to a skill test, that card gains a question icon until the end of the test. Limit is once for each investigator per round. So I can do that for myself or for any of the other characters, which is pretty cool. So the critical effect is +1. You may choose a skill card committed to this skill test to return it to its owner's hand after the test ends.
And that doesn't matter in location, does it?
No, well, I have to from the thing, don't I?
Well, the reactive effect is in your location, but the crit effect doesn't say in your location.
But the crit effect, I would have had to draw the crit.
She'd be the one drawing the crit.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. I was like, tis a gift.
No, not quite that exciting. Yeah, and then I've got in the thick of it so that I can have some XP to buy versatile, which means I have a bigger deck because I made Kate add that because I made evade and
Cynthia doesn't like not having fighting or evading.
I'm very nervous after our experience with the blob. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. Yogi, she seems really, really fun to play.
Yeah, so. And who do you have, Kate?
So I have Kaimani Jones, the security consultant, i.e. the thief. So as a fast, I can engage an exhausted enemy at my location, and as a reaction, when I attempt to evade an exhausted non-elite enemy, I can add my intellect to my skill value for the attempt, and if I succeed by at least X, I discard that enemy. X is the enemy's remaining health. So I can get away with discarding enemies without having to fight them.
So evade, grab, throw away.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's one action. That's amazing.
Well, no. Well, it takes 2 evade actions, basically. They have to be evaded first, and then I have to evade them again. So, right now it's 2 actions.
Is it? When? Oh, you're right. You're right. I see.
Engage isn't an action, but yeah, they have to be evaded twice.
Okay. So. Okay. Gotcha.
That's still really cool.
Yep, that is cool.
So, and then yes, I also have versatile because Kamani starts with some extra XP in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, and your crit effect is what if?
+1 if there's an exhausted enemy at my location, I just automatically succeed instead.
Very cool. Okay, and let's talk about where we are. So our agenda. When it rains. Is it always raining in London? So when it rains, arriving in...
It's a myth. Well, it's raining right now, but it's a myth.
Arriving in London, you patiently await your contact, but none arrives. Inspector Flint, or one of his proxies, was supposed to meet you at a quiet tea house tucked away in a narrow storefront just outside Trafalgar Square. Wondering what could have gone wrong and suspecting the worst, you set off to investigate. Force, when this agenda advances, move all doom on it to the next agenda. Ugh. But it's only 2. I say only. So we've got 2 turns to figure something out. Alright, so clues and capers. You draw your umbrella closer, using it to obscure your identity. Each person you pass on the street could be your contact, or be out to get you. Objective. As a group, spend the requisite number of clues to advance before the agenda advances. So we need 6 clues in 2 turns? What the... What?
Well, we'll see.
Sure, that's not impossible.
Do stuff.
So riddles and rain, we are on standard mode. Skulls, -1, -3 instead if you have 2 or more clues. So the more clues you have, the worse off it is. The shield token, -1. If there is a concealed mini card at your location, reveal another chaos token. So it's a frost token. Sweet. And the Elder Thing token, -3. If you fail, you must either spend 1 clue or place 1 doom on an enemy in the shadows. But we've removed that for this first scenario. Most likely it's going to go back in. Alright. Oh my god. Let's take a look at where we are. Rainy London streets. So let's flip it and see what we're looking at.
We have some clues here.
There's 6 clues.
Alright, so Rainy London Streets. Rainy London Streets gets plus X Shroud. X is the current act number. So it's 2.
2.
If there are no clues on Rainy London Streets, add clues to it until it has 3 clues on it. And then we could resign here, or we should wait for Inspector Flint. Okay, let's shuffle and draw. 5, Cynthia, not 30.
Liked that. That was fun.
Alright, so I've got 2 enchanted blades. Of course, I'm going to ditch 1. I've got a rosary that might be worth it. Yeah, I definitely need that. Ooh, I got sweeping kick. Okay, that might come in handy.
These are not quite the cards I really need right now.
For each arcane slot you have, draw 1 card for each filled arcane slot. Why did it... No, silly game, no.
What did you draw? Oh, Canje, you need to put us all on the same team.
Yep, sorry.
What did you draw that made you say that?
No, I dropped it on and it put the stuff on it. That's why. I didn't mean to activate the card. Hey, John Smith, thank you so much for subscribing. Alright, so I need to put this just aside outside because that's getting mulliganed. Kate, I have a question about one of my cards. So Kate built these lovely decks for us. We had some input, but she did the heavy lifting, and so I just trust her to build me a great deck. I just say what I'm looking for. So this Eldritch Initiation says for each arcane slot you have, draw a card. I only have 2, right?
Yep. Right now you have 2.
Oh, but I can have more. Gotcha. And for each...
You have a card in your deck that'll give you a 3rd one.
Oh, okay, okay. Alright. Is this... I guess...
You can get more.
Yeah, this is my first time playing a Mystic, so I'll be asking a lot of kind of advice questions. Should I keep this card or ditch it? I mean, it's more card draw, but...
Well, right, it's good for card draw right now, so it's like, if you want, you could keep it. There's only 1 in your deck.
Okay.
So it's like, once you start filling in your arcane slots, it's not as good, but I mean, we didn't
So it's a good
really
starter?
build your...
Yeah.
Yeah, to draw you more cards, because I mean, we didn't really give you a lot of arcane slot stuff. So
Okay.
it's like it's not a bad early card just for the extra draw, because right now you don't have any of them filled, so you don't have to discard any cards.
Okay. Alright, so it looks like I'm only gonna mulligan 1 card then.
So I will make you note your Enchanted Blade does take up an arcane slot.
Right, I wouldn't put
as
it
well
out.
as a hand
Yeah,
slot.
yeah.
So,
yeah.
just as a note.
Alright, so I think I'm just gonna mulligan 1 and draw another. And we've got the Ceremonial Sickle! Ooh, okay, so let's flip this over and shuffle up. Alright. And what do you got?
I'm debating, because I've just drawn a whole handful of events, which is not surprising because most of my deck is events. But
Okay.
Yeah, events and skill cards.
Events and skill cards. So I'm thinking about the clues, and I'm pretty much, I think, I'm thinking of perhaps keeping unexpected courage.
Yeah.
Perhaps lucky. But I'm digging to see if I can get things that are gonna give me
unexpected
more clues per
and what's cool is that unexpected courage, like, you know, you'll have 3 question marks instead of 2 because of your assistant ability.
Yeah.
Well, any card she tosses into a skill test, any card gets a wild icon.
Very cool.
Only once per person per turn.
Yeah, but it's still very nice. Yeah, so I would say keep it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, those are, like, lucky is a good, because we don't know what's in the encounter deck either.
No.
Yeah.
So it's like...
got a fight card then. I've got a plan. I've got Eureka.
So more card draw. That's cool.
More card draw. And then Empirical Hypothesis.
Which is currently also more card draw.
Yeah, this is my customizable. Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool. And what do you got going?
So right now I've got my ally, and I think I'm considering keeping this one for now.
Because we need the clues, yeah.
Well, and if an enemy does pop up, I can use it. So I don't need the other 3 are kind of more fighty cards, which I don't need right now. So
okay.
Well, I have the tool belt. That's not what I needed right now.
Hey, welcome to me! For 3 different campaigns where I can't draw what I need.
But, we'll work with it.
Yeah, I am in no way an investigator right now, so do y'all want me to go first while y'all figure out how you want to get these clues?
Yeah, go for it.
That's fine.
Alright, so I'm gonna play Eldritch Initiation first. That costs 1 to draw 2 more cards. Okay, that's not awful. So that'll give me what I need when I get... Which one do I want to go down for? I think the ceremonial sickle has a very negative effect that I don't like. But it has a very strong effect that I do like.
Basically, the sickle is you need to be using it twice.
Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. But it does hit pretty hard, though. I'm trying to think if I want to throw that down or the enchanted blade. Both of them... Oh, the enchanted blade... No, both of them do at least +1 damage to start. Hey, Brian, is everyone having a wonderful day, happy and jolly, and surrounded by bunnies, unicorns, and Care Bears yet?
I'm not sure that is actually my husband. I haven't been replaced by a pod person.
Sounds a little weird.
I think I'll go with the enchanted blade, right? If you're as an additional cost to initiate this ability, you may spend 1 charge to empower the blade. If you do, okay, so it's just spending charges. Yeah, I'll throw. Sorry. I'll throw it down. And that'll cost me 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I will gain a resource. And I'm done. Alright.
So, Cynthia, you got anything you want to play right away, or?
Well, so do we actually have an elder thing in the bag?
No.
No, not the token. Nope, we do
awesome.
not.
There are 2 skulls and 2 tablets in the bag currently.
Yep.
Awesome. So I think my turn is going to be play empirical hypothesis to get a card draw engine going.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going to investigate.
Let's do it.
Yes?
Good.
Yeah, let's do it. Sounds like a plan.
So, 2 resources for empirical hypothesis.
Right.
And that's got to force... but with that
The
not
start of the round.
Next turn.
Okay. Right.
Yes, that would proc next round.
Yeah,
Right.
that's fine.
Oh.
I don't know why I just did that. I'm having fun over here.
Whee!
Okay.
Alright, so investigating, so it's a 2.
So I'm currently 4 on 2.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I should use, and Kate, this is kind of directed at you. I'm wondering if I should use Eureka to actually start getting some of the cards that I want. Because it's a search the top 3 cards, yeah?
Yeah, it's not a bad way to get it going.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that. So it'll make me a 5 on 2.
A 6 if you want.
6 on 2.
Oh, well, I could save that for next turn.
No, you could.
Or for next investigate.
You could.
Yeah, if you want to.
If you want to.
I don't think it makes a...
But are you going to be committing another card to another test?
Oh, I have to commit a card.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay. Yeah, 6 on 2.
Alright. Hey.
There you go.
So I get 1 clue.
Alright, and what happens with it?
And then I get to search the top 3 cards in my deck for a card, draw it, and shuffle the deck.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. What have I got here? Magnifying glass, fingerprint
Ooh,
kit.
deduction.
I think I like fingerprint kit at the moment.
Deduction can get you more clues.
On this turn, yes.
Yeah. But it's up to you. I'm just like however you want to do it. I know we have 2 turns to get all of them. That's why I was like, if you want to go for optimal or no.
That's a very good point. So yeah, I will go with that. And then I'll put those back. Oh, and to grab them both. Didn't grab them both.
And then your third could be to.
Yeah, my third will be
deduction.
So that's a yeah. Well,
no, actually, if we want, mean, Cynthia could add that to me when I do a test, so we get the extra icons, or she could just use it.
I could, and then I can.
Up to y'all. Yeah, however y'all want to do it. Because it would be a 5-on-2, and she would get 2, or it would be whatever you play.
I mean, she's still at a higher rate than I am. She's at a with the deduction, she'd be at a 5.
Oh, I see what you mean. So it could give you the question mark instead of for that. That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, are you going to be committing any cards? Because I don't have to commit the cards. A card has to be committed.
I don't have anything that I can help with.
I probably won't be committing a card on my turn. At least not for like the skill test. Yeah, like I might use the event as the actual event because I got both of them in my deck.
In which case, I'll save that and commit it to yours to give you extra thingies.
All right, so you're at a 4-on-2. Is that what? Or is it a 5? Ah, +1 doesn't matter. Got it.
Hey, there we go.
Cool.
All right.
That's me done.
Nice. All right. Okay, what you got?
Alright, so I think what I'm going to do first is put in Gregory.
Okay.
Into here. So his little thing is when I do a skill test, I can spend up to 3 resources from him, and if the test succeeds by that amount, I gain that many resources.
Very cool. Okay, so I'm assuming you're investigating next to build that up.
So if I do an investigate, I only started at 2, but if Cynthia throws in the deduction, that makes it a 4.
4, yeah, because I'll add the question mark.
And then you could use them, right? What's the worst that you can do? It's just a -1, right? Oh, -4 is the worst.
Well, no, there's some other ones. So, okay. But it's like I'll toss in like a resource to see if I can succeed by +1.
So is that 5 then?
No, he doesn't add to it. I just get resources if I succeed by that amount.
Oh.
So I'm still a 4-on-2.
Okay.
So
all right.
Let's see.
-1.
-1.
And you'll get 2.
And you get 2 clues because I
get 2 clues.
All right.
And I did succeed by 1, so I get a resource.
Okay. And then there's 2 clues left.
So for the other one, because I got both of these in my hand, and it feels weird to keep them both, so I'm gonna spend 2. Play this.
Investigate.
So add my evade to this investigator. There's nothing to evade, so that's not going to do anything else. So this just becomes 7.
All right.
+1.
1 clue left. Okay.
And that would be my turn.
All right. So no enemies abound. Upkeep phase. I've got Grievous Wound. Fast play after you successfully attack a non-elite enemy using a melee asset. After attach Grievous Wound to the attacked enemy. At the end of the round, deal 1 damage to attached it. Ooh. Why do I like this card? Okay. Alright.
It was a card that came with the set, and I was looking at that, and I'm just like, that seems oddly specific thing to include. So I'm like, we're going to put this in your deck.
Yeah, this seems to be me. Alright, and then we got, what do you get, Cynthia?
Inquiring Mind, which I can commit to skill tests only if there is a clue at my location.
Okay.
I'm going to, depending on what happens here, I'm going to say, can I go first and get ready?
Yeah, makes sense. Alright, and what'd you get?
I got my good copy of Stealth. So as a fast action during my turn, I can exhaust it to evade. The chosen enemy gets -2 for the evasion attempt, and if I succeed, I can disengage with it but do not exhaust it. Until the end of the turn, the enemy cannot engage you. So the reason this card is here is because you saw my ability where I can...
You could chain with it, yeah.
Basically chain 2 evades to as 2 actions to get rid of an enemy. This card lets me do it in 1 action.
Cool. So your engine's getting built up. This is cool. Okay.
So yeah, so I do first evade as an action, re-engage them, then do the fast action on this, and that's all one action.
Very cool. Works. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's amazing, and you have enough to put it down too, which is great. All right, so did we shuffle in card deck? All right.
All right.
Doom.
I'm lead.
Yeah, you are lead. Let's do it.
Here we go.
What'd you get?
Attached to my location, limit 1. The attached location gets +2 shroud. Of course it does. So, Cynthia, you're going first.
Yeah, yeah. So, Cynthia, what'd you get?
Revelation test willpower 3. For each point you fail by, you must take 1 horror or place one of your clues in your location. Awesome.
Alright, so it's a 4 on 3, is that what it is?
4 on 3.
And then you have lucky if you need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it that way. 4 on 3.
That is a -1.
-1.
Awesome.
Cool.
Good.
Yep. I've got pinch in reality. Peril! You must either choose one, spend 1 clue, which I don't have, or choose and discard half of the non-weakness cards in your hand rounded up. Yay! That's awful! So, I got 6, so I have to lose 3.
Yeah.
We've got 2 copies of Holy Rosary.
1.
That's one of them.
The rest of these I wanted. I'll probably end up ditching Bandolier, because I still have a hand slot.
Yeah, the Bandolier is more if you find your 2-handed weapons.
Yeah, yeah, which would have been great, but let's ditch that for 2. I want the Ceremonial Sickle after the Enchanted Blade vanishes. Grievous Wound seems pretty... but I also want Sweeping Kick. But I only have 1 Sweeping Kick in my deck, right? Or is it more than 1?
Let me double check that, because I don't remember. Because Kate goes on building.
Have you built like 30 decks by now?
I know the first version of this deck had like 68 cards.
That is very true. There's 2 copies of Sweeping Kick in your deck.
This hurts. These are the cards that I really, really want to. This is the tough one.
Yeah, and Yogi made a point. Your Enchanted Blade doesn't go away.
Yeah, but it's useless.
You just don't get the... Well, no, you still get +1 to the attack. You just don't get the plus extra damage if you lose the charges.
Gotcha.
So.
Alright, but I would prefer the Ceremonial Sickle over it anyway. Because I would get the +1 to the attack anyway. This is not good. What's my willpower? It's 3. This would make it 4, but it would give me some buffer too. It's Christmas, but you only get 1 gift.
You can get rid of the other Holy Rosary if you don't think you're gonna use.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what this campaign does, and usually it attacks the thing that's the lowest for me.
Well, that would be your investigate.
Yeah, but it will never say investigate. It's usually willpower or evade. I'll lose the Sweeping Kick. I'll just have to be how it is, and I'll deal with what's left. Okay, our turn.
Alright, so I say Cynthia goes
Yes,
first.
do it.
Can I go first? So what's the shroud?
It's a 4.
Shroud
it's
is
a 4.
4.
Yeah, so you can go all in.
Oh wait, this said forced if there are no clues. Oh, there is a clue.
Yeah, there is a clue, so you can do it.
Oh, beginning of the round. I have to start.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so let me think, because 4 on 4. I'm gonna go with succeed by 3 or more.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, so I'm going to commit Inquiring Minds.
So you're at an 8.
So now I am 8 on 4.
And you can lucky it if you need to, that's awesome.
Yeah, 8 on 4.
Well, lucky's only if she would fail.
There you go, you made it. And you
So you did
succeeded
that.
by way
And I-
more. Yeah.
And I succeeded by 3 or more,
Yeah.
so I get to exhaust this to add 1 evidence. And because it's exhausted, that means I can't use the fast action. Is that right, Kate?
No, it doesn't say you have to do. It just says fast action, spend an evidence, draw a card.
Oh, that's
Okay,
true.
It
And
is
I can
a
still
free
use
trigger.
that. I can still use that when
Yep.
it's exhausted.
Yep.
It's a free trigger. It does not say it needs to exhaust to use it. So whenever you would like, you can draw a card.
And I will draw a card with using that. So that's my first action. It also means that we have 6 things as a group. Spend the require. Yeah, so we can do that.
Yeah, so what did you... So you drew the one thing that I'm very curious to what happens when you figure it out that I threw away.
Too. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Right.
When I saw that in the deck list, I was like, yeah.
Okay, so...
I have no idea what it does. I can't wait.
Basically what they are is they start as... There's a few of these cards, especially for investigators, like the... and they're basically really shitty cards to start with, but once you've done whatever is on them, like once you've actually... So for this one, once you've put a 3rd secret on here, they can upgrade into much better cards in... usually there's like 3 or 4 options,
Okay.
and you can pick which way you want to upgrade them.
Very nice. Yeah, like Yogi said, it's a mini quest. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming...
I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah, so I'm assuming we're spending the 6 right now.
Yes, please.
Yes, we are spending the 6
so
right now.
So get rid of that, and I'll wait until y'all move up the flip.
Alright.
Alright, here we go. You spot the figure on the other side of the street just as a bright red bus approaches. You are certain whoever was there was staring directly at you. The bus cuts a swath through the foggy street, and when it has passed, the figure is gone. Perhaps it is just your paranoia at work, but it cannot be a coincidence. It must have either been your contact or one of their foes. Perhaps even the reason they are missing. Steeling yourself for any possibility, you set off in chase. Put the set aside at Kensington Gardens, Westminster Abbey, and Big Ben locations into play. So let's grab those. Big Ben, Westminster, and Kensington. Yeah.
Kensington. Okay.
So I'll just throw those on the board. And, okay, so it's already drew its location sets. We'll put this here, and yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
And
this goes away. Yeah. Alright, so Kensington Gardens. I plan to visit all these lovely places next month. Westminster Abbey. And Big Ben. Alright, so let's see what else happens. The lead investigator draws the set-aside the red gloved man enemy and resolves his concealed keyword.
Okay. So here he is.
Okay.
So concealed 1 per investigator, so that's 3. So we need to grab
1 concealed card and 3 decoys, right? So
well, his concealed
we need
card.
his concealed card.
Oh, his specific one.
Card.
Okay, gotcha. Search. There you go. There you go.
You got it. Okay, so we flip all those.
Yep.
Put those there.
And then you're just gonna.
He is just.
Yep.
Up here until.
Chillin'.
Yeah, and then you got to spread those out, right?
Spawn 1 at every location.
Yep.
Okay. 1 with us.
Yeah. Okay, spawn the red glove man in the shadows, take his mini cards and 3 decoys, shuffle them face down, and put them into play, divided as evenly as possible among the locations nearest the lead investigator. Advance the agenda directly to Agenda 2A, do not resolve Agenda 1B. Okay, so we get rid of this, I'll drop this in the trash. And then it says, do not resolve 1B, we're just going to go straight to 2A, right?
Yep.
Alright, figures in the fog. Your mind must be playing tricks on you. Misshapen figures dance through the dense London fog whenever the rain lets up. are these distortions, like the one in the photograph Inspector Flint showed you? Or is it your quarry hiding in the mist and gloom? When this agenda advances, move all doom on it to the next agenda. Okay, so we go back to 0, right?
No.
No, the doom stayed there.
The doom
Because
stayed
remember,
there.
the first one says...
The first one says when the agenda advances, not when the act advances.
Advance the agenda directly to Agenda 2A. That's still advancing it. There's probably a horrible effect on the back of that card,
Right,
which
but
we don't have to deal with.
Well, I guess my...
It stays.
It stays.
I believe it. It's just weird. Okay.
Yeah, because this says when the agenda advances, move all doom to the next one, but the act card still says advance the agenda, so it's the same wording. So the doom stays.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so what do we got? So the game is afoot! You choose a shadow shrouded... You chase a shadow shrouded by night. It might as well be a needle in a haystack, but still you search, hoping for any clue that may lead you to the truth. Chase down the mysterious figure before the agenda advances. If an investigator engages the red glove man, advance. Okay. Alright, so let's...
other things we have to do. There's no clues on this location.
But we can fight, right?
3 clues.
But we could fight, right?
We need to put...
No,
yeah, but we
there's a
need to put
forced-
3 clues. There's a forced effect. We have to put 3 clues on here.
On the card. Read the card.
On the card.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, my brain is like having a hard time with this because there's a lot of things triggering.
Yeah,
there's... So so basically there will always be 3 clues on this card no matter what.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and now that means that Shroud's gone up to 3, if I'm correct.
Yes, so now the Shroud is 3 because we're on 2.
So so basically we can... So revealing this concealed card per the rules is we can either fight or investigate to see if that's a thing.
Fight, investigate, or evade. At a 3.
Okay,
at a test of
so
3.
at least I can try this to save you all your turns. Yeah, you still got 2 actions, so do your thing.
I still have 2 actions.
Yep.
So, I'm going to investigate.
Okay.
Currently 4 on 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that
5.
5, 6.
Well,
6 on 3.
Why the 6? She already used it for the other card.
Used
that
one.
Oh, so it's a 6. Yep. So it's a 6.
Yeah, so it's a 6.
Gotcha. I understand.
6 on 3.
Okay. Skull is -1. You don't have any clues.
Cool.
So you succeed.
I succeed.
Flip it over.
I'm going to flip this rather than actually taking a clue.
Decoy.
It's decoy. Dun, dun, dun.
So we can get rid of that.
And then I'm going to play Archaic Glyphs just because I can.
Okay.
And yes.
Yep. And it caught. Oh, it's free. Sweet. Okay. Do you want me to get a little adventurous?
Yeah, go for it.
Unless you had a plan. Unless you had a plan of something you wanted to do.
I was just gonna put stealth into play and then go somewhere to pick one to evade.
Go ahead and do it. Take your turn. Yeah.
Alright, so I am going to put stealth into play.
Mm-hmm.
And then here, I'll go up top.
Okay. Let's reveal this bad boy. After you expose a decoy. Heal. Ooh.
Oh. And there's victory. After you expose an enemy, you take a horror. Okay, so that's a thing.
Okay.
Okay, so you're hoping this is a decoy. Okay.
Yes, and Cynthia, there's victory here.
Yeah.
Come investigate.
I'm coming. Alright, so
I will be evading, so I'm at a 5 on 2.
Okay. Hey.
0.
Alright, so what do we got?
Let's flip it over.
Decoy, you get to heal a horror.
Decoy.
Heal a horror, but you don't have any horror.
I have none.
Alright.
And that will be me.
Okay.
Come on, Lily. You can do it.
Where's Lily going? Is she going to Big Ben or Westminster? She will go to... Let's go to Big Ben. And let's see what we're dealing with. So, Big Ben, Shroud of 4. Choose a concealed minicard at Big Ben or a connecting location and test evade 2. If you succeed, look at the reveal side of the concealed minicard without exposing it. If you fail, take 1 horror, and it has a victory point. Ooh, so I can... Ooh. This is a fast action, too. What's my evade? 4?
Your evade's at 4.
Ooh.
So you're at a +2 already.
I want to do it. You want me to do it? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Well, so because you could check this one, or you could check the one down here, too.
Yeah. Okay, so... Let me do it. Let me do it. So first I got to pass the test. So it's a 4 on 2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, 4 on 2. -1, so I did it.
So which one are you looking at?
Let me look at the bottom one. Maybe? No. I don't know because this
Reveal
is a.
It.
Well, this is a 4, which means if I attack, it'll be with a 4. So I'm at a 4 on 4 presently. Let me do this one. Actually, this makes more sense to reveal this one. So it says I can... Is it revealing or just peeking?
Look at it.
Look at
it. You get to look at it.
Okay.
You don't technically get to show a task.
Okay. Alright, I looked at it. Okay. So, cool. Alright. So, I looked at it. So that was my fast action. So that was one action that I've done so far. My next action is I'm going to move over here. That's my next action.
What it was.
My next action is I'm going to move over here and flip this. This is a lot better. Yeah. So parlay, choose a location and test will to ask around the Abbey. For each point you succeed, look at the reveal side of a concealed minicard without exposing it. But I know what's here. So I'm going to go ahead and spend my third action to do a fight test. So my fight is a 4 on 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Sorry, you were going to say something? Did I screw up?
No.
Okay.
Just like you can do fight or evade, you're both at 4, so.
Okay. Let's do it. The skull is a -1.
-1.
Alright, so... Yay!
Oh,
Surprise! So surprised! Alright, so it says, chase down if an investigator engages... So that means it would engage with me, right?
Alright.
Okay. Alright, so... There we go. So it says, if an investigator engages the Red Glove Man, advance. Sweet. What a twist! Alright, after much toil and pursuit, you finally catch up to the figure you've been chasing. A feeling of vindication washes over you as you spot the red gloves the man wears. It was no phantom you chased. This is the one you have sought all along. You corner him in a narrow alley, sheets of rain and fog masking your approach. Several more figures flank the man. A meeting, perhaps? To your surprise, he casts an expressionless glance in your direction. Then, fast as a flash of lightning and gone just as swiftly, a formless shape ducks out of view. A chunk of nearby building goes along with it. When you turn to question your quarry about what happened, they have all fled east. You inch forward and examine the partially excised wall, covered in an ectoplasmic substance like the negative of an undeveloped photo. Set the Red Glove Man aside out of play. Put the set-aside Tower Bridge and Tower of London locations into play. And let's do that first, and then we'll do the rest. So, Tower Bridge and Tower of London. This one. Okay, so wherever you land it, see what it connects to. Okay, that's good. And this one is... Okay, so there. Okay.
There we go.
Alright, let's see.
He goes out of play again.
Yep. So
not in the shadows.
Not in the shadows. Out of play. Shuffle to set aside Crimson Conspiracy and Outsiders Encounter sets into the Encounter deck, along with the Encounter discard pile. Advance the agenda directly to Agenda 3A. Do not resolve Agenda 2B. So 3A. Okay. So 3A. It is clear now that Inspector Flint's hunches were correct. The man in the red gloves is not operating alone, and whatever he is up to... Sorry, my brain. Whatever he is up to, it has something to do with the recent vanishings. You could wait to report what you have seen, but by then the man and his cohorts may have already put into motion whatever scheme they are planning. No. You have only one choice. You must find the man with the red gloves at all costs. Okay. Alright,
and we need to shuffle the Outsiders
and the Crimson Conspiracy. Yeah. That's that whole deck, right? Right. Oh, you put them all together. Okay. Alright. And the discard pile. Shuffle that up. And then this goes into the trash. And here we go. Eyes in the tower. Your gaze turns eastward in the direction you last saw the man heading. Over the tower bridge lies the famed Tower of London, where even more eyes watch your approach, these belonging to a conspiracy of dark and brooding ravens. For what reason could he be heading there? Objective. Only investigators at the Tower of London may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. So we need 9 clues now.
Oh, and as a thing for the Tower of London, the main gate into the tower is locked and securely guarded. As an additional cost to enter the Tower of London, investigators at the Tower Bridge must spend 6 clues as a group.
Oh,
what?
So we need 6 clues to get into it.
So we need 15 clues.
9 clues.
So we need 15 clues?
Lily's up. No,
yeah.
Min's up.
Yeah, we're up, Cynthia. we need 15 clues.
Well, that was my last turn to engage. That is so bizarre. Okay, whatever. I guess they. Okay.
Oh, we got.
Yeah.
The agenda's at Doom 9, so we got a little bit of time.
Does this one? The clues keep respawning.
This one does not reset, but next time we advance, it will reset.
Yeah, this is okay. All right. Well, let's play it where it lays. So, all right. That ended my turn actually. That was my third action to do that. So no enemies on the board. So let's upkeep. Olive, hello. And who'd you get?
I got Inquiring Mind again.
Okay, and
nice. I got pickpocketing.
All right. So I'm of no use to you right now. All right, so let's doom it.
Well,
and
you might be very soon. There are enemies in this deck.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Here we go.
Yep. Go ahead, Cynthia and me. All right. So what'd you get?
Eyes in the Dark. Revelation. Put Knives in the Dark into play in your threat area if there is no copy of it in your threat area, otherwise it gains Surge. Forced. After you expose a decoy, take 2 damage. Okay. Forced at the end of your turn, test evade 3 if you succeed. Okay, that's trivial for me.
Okay, and what did you get?
Revelation. If there's no enemies in the shadows, it gains Surge. So.
Yep. Ditch it and grab again. Okay.
Peril. Revelation. You must either spend 1 clue. Don't have one. Do I? No.
Oh.
Yep. Hey, this hurts.
Discard half of the cards in your hand, round it up. Awesome.
So 2 cards.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
what do you want to keep?
Yeah. Now we get to. All right. Cool. All right. I got Cryptic Chill. See, this is the reason why I say I wanted to hang on to the Rosary. Test 4. If you fail, choose and discard 1 asset you control. So buy Enchanted Blade.
No.
I'm at a 3 on 4.
That's his only asset. You got anything to put that
I could throw Olive on there and the Holy Rosary to make it a 5 on 4. We're at -1s right now, so only the fail would cause.
No, there's a -4 in the.
Oh, that's right.
There's -2, -3s, and
-4. So should I chuck both? If I lose the enchanted. Well, I have the ceremonial sickle to put down if I lose the enchanted blade. It's gonna. I have to play it twice in a round.
Well, you don't need to play it twice. You just have to play it twice at some point.
When I fight, right?
Come off of the card.
Yeah. So should I just? So should I just test it to whatever, and just lose the enchanted blade, or pitch stuff in to keep it? I guess.
Are you gonna play the Holy Rosary?
I want to. I need to get that down because I know more cards like this exist.
So if there's nothing you're willing to toss in, just go for it. And if you lose the Enchanted Blade, you lose the Enchanted Blade.
Alright, here we go. What's that?
That's -1.
Okay, so I lose the Enchanted Blade. Alright. Cool. Discard. Okay, then it is our turn. So, y'all do what y'all do best.
Well, Cynthia, you have to choose for your hypothesis.
I do. I'm gonna choose. I run out of cards in my hands. Yeah.
So right now, where you are, it's a 4. It's a 4
Oh,
shroud.
wait, no. It's not. I don't get that one yet. That's the one I was looking at. As an upgrade, sorry. I only get I will fail or I will succeed. I'm going to choose I will succeed by 3 or more.
Okay. I think
so
if you move down, it becomes kind of a sure thing. Because it's a 1.
It does, but if I move up, there's victory.
Oh, that's true. The victory points. Yep.
Yeah. And, like, we know clues will keep respawning at this location, so it's like, let's try and clear the other ones off if we can.
Go for it.
Yeah. I'm going to move up.
Let me do something for my brain if y'all don't mind.
Yeah?
Sorry. It was killing me. Alright. And then we could do...
That's fine.
This and that. There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Okay, so I'm going to. So that was one action to move.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to investigate. Oh, I don't like hearing myself out of the speakers next to me. That's okay. Yeah.
Oh, it was Brian. Brian had a okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So my brain is re-engaging. So 4 on 2. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry. I will play Inquiring Mind to make it 8 on 2.
Okay. Yeah. So you
Succeed?
Yeah.
And I succeed, so I'll put 1 on Empirical Hypothesis and
draw
then
a card.
action to draw a card.
Immediately spend it to draw a card.
Alright.
I'm lucky now. So that's 2 actions, and I will investigate again 4 on 2.
Yep. Alright.
Yep, you're good.
And that's me done.
Okay. Alright. Kate, what you got?
Well, me investigating this is probably not great at the moment, even though it's a 2. Well, at the very least, I could go around and see what's over here for now. It's like, is there anything else? There's nothing else really worthwhile on the cards to do, is there? So let's, here, I'll just go 1, 2, and I'll look at this.
Okay.
Let's see what's here. Action. Maybe there's another way in. Oh. Test willpower or investigate 5. If you succeed, put the set-aside Trader's Gate location into play. Oh. So there could be a way around.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not going to succeed at that. So I think I'm just going to gain a resource as my other third action.
Okay.
So I can get some stuff.
You came over there and then you were like, Cynthia!
Hey, Cynthia, I found something else for you.
Alright, so I'll spend an action to put down Holy Rosary. Should I gain a resource and then put down the Ceremonial Sickle?
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's like, we know for sure that there's some enemies in that deck now.
I'll put down the Ceremonial Sickle. Okay. Alright, that is me. That's
And
all.
as we see, there's a card that makes you discard half the cards in your hand.
Well, and that's what bothers me. Yeah, that really hurt my plan. So, oh well. All right. So no enemies are inbound. Kate, you're supposed to test this.
Oh yes, at the end of my turn. So 5 on 3.
Yeah.
And what was it you said, Canje? It's not a game of Arkham Horror unless you want to flip the table?
Say what?
You said it's not a game of Arkham Horror unless you want to flip the table?
And I already do.
Yeah, alright, so I succeed, so Knives in the Dark goes away.
Okay. Alright, so we're at upkeep.
Upkeep. I'm on it.
Hey, look at that. What am I healing
Yay.
cards? Oh no!
Of course you find that
now. No! So what's it say?
No, it takes up one of your hand slots,
Oh,
Cynthia.
hand slots. Yes, sorry. I just assumed threat area because bad.
Well, it says put it into play in your threat area. It does say in your threat area.
But it does take up a hand slot, so...
I need some card draw. I need some card draw.
You cannot...
So we know what you're going to spend your turn doing.
Skill icon.
Ugh. Okay. Yeah.
So basically, she has to commit at least 3 cards to a test.
Okay. Jeez. Okay. Okay.
So...
Okay, that was the thing that happened. And what did you get, Kate?
I just got a riot whistle.
Okay. Alright, Doom and Kate with the encounters. Cynthia?
Right. Oh, I found an enemy.
I did
So
too.
Cynthia.
Yippee!
I'm coming! So,
Paracausal. Well, I can probably deal with mine.
Okay.
Paracausal entity, hunter, forced when it engages you, look at the top card of your deck. If it is not a weakness, set it aside out of play as a hollow.
What does that mean?
What?
Is that a new keyword? We didn't see the word hollow.
File number AT-151. Subject appears as hyperphysical distortion devoid of mass, capable of hollowing contact matter. See file AV-245. Containment impossible.
Isn't there in the rulebook? Isn't there?
Is there a thing on hollow? I don't remember seeing
it's
hollow.
on AV.
No, those are
File.
these are just numbers. Yeah, the
Yeah, that's not those.
status report. Status report page 69, maybe?
No, those are the.
No,
Okay.
That was something else.
Alright, is hollow in the
Okay.
rule book? Reference rules.
No. So I guess basically just the top card of my deck will be out of play until something tells me to put it back.
Right, but does the so
that's out of play.
okay. You have to learn there is no fun without discard. Stop it, Yogi. So I don't as a hollow. Hollow's
nothing we know of. Yeah, nothing we know of puts it back in play, so it stays out. Would be my guess.
In play and out of play.
That would have
got
been
the same
fantastic,
thing,
Cynthia, if you'd grabbed it right before you had to draw the king in yellow.
Alright, so what's the top card?
Alright, Cynthia, what's your top card?
Eureka.
Alright.
The top card is not a weakness set aside out of play. I'm so confused! Alright, so, Seeing Shadows. Revelation, put Seeing Shadows into play in your threat area. After you fail a skill test while at a location with a concealed mini, take 1 horror. Okay, I can live with that for a little bit.
Okay, so you help Cynthia, I can probably deal with mine on my own.
Okay,
So
what does it have?
I can try and deal with mine first if you want.
I did a bit of BGG.
Okay.
On the word. Just do it. Perhaps you find out, perhaps you don't. I don't know why it's not explicitly mentioned in the rules, but it's like a community limbo where cards get trapped. Other cards will reference cards in the hollow.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. So
we'll
learn of it
Trust
later.
the process.
Yeah, we'll learn
Just
of it later. Yeah.
Trust the process.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to see if I can get rid of mine first. So I'm gonna try and evade.
Okay.
And you get. I'm at 5.
Oh, did you lose your evade card?
No, it's right there.
Oh, okay. Well, use your ability. Shut that thing down and throw it out.
Oh, hold on. Ooh.
Yeah, it's evade would be.
I can get a clue at the same time, so let's do this.
Okay.
So spend 2.
Yep, and you're not going to get punched for it, which is great.
To do this for investigate.
Okay.
So that puts me at 7 on 2.
Okay. That's -1.
-1, so I succeeded by
way more than 2.
a lot.
Yeah.
More than 2. So I automatically evade this guy.
Okay.
So he gets evaded.
Yeah.
And technically he goes there.
Yeah. Then you'll kick your ability, I assume.
So still as part of one action, fast action, I re-engage him.
Okay. Alright.
And then I'm going to use stealth. So exhaust this.
To evade.
To evade, so he gets -2.
So he's down to 1.
This. So he's at 1, so 5 on 1.
Alright. Yep.
Oh, that's minus. Oh no, hold on. It's minus. So I'm 2 on 1. Oh, if I successfully. So because he has 2 health. You effing.
Oh, you're supposed to hit him first.
Well, no, if I succeeded by 2, he would be gone.
Until the end.
I succeeded by 1.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I see. Okay. So it was a. Well, you were at a 5, and that was what, a 3? Is that what dropped?
A -3. So I was at a 2 on 1, so I only succeeded by 1.
Gotcha.
So, but I can try evading him again.
Okay.
So let's just. So I can just. Well, I might just hit him now.
It's a 5 on 3 right now, right?
Well, but if I gain 1 resource, I can just kill him because I have sneak attack.
Okay.
So I think that's the better way to do this one. So I'll gain 1 resource
2
for second action.
Attackable. Oh no, he's
exhausted. He's exhausted.
He's exhausted.
Yeah.
And then I display sneak attack to deal 2 damage to an exhausted enemy. So he's dead.
So he's dead. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna. I gotta take the hit because I can pull it off you so you can run. So 1, 2, and then I will yoink 3. Because if I hit it, I have the chance of hitting you, and I don't want to do that. So, and I'll use the ceremonial sickle on it next time. All right, you're good. I'm done. Get the clue and book.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to test. I'm just gonna have to get this clue or try to get this clue.
Yep.
So 4 on 2.
Yep. 1.
Nope.
Oof.
That's okay. Lucky.
Oh, there you go.
No.
Oh, because like a king in yellow.
No, lucky is you can do it. Yeah, because that's after.
Yeah. Oh, it's not committing it to the test.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you get it.
I get +2, so I get the last clue.
Alright, so we got the victory point. So that's 1.
Put that.
Come up to me so you can try this thing at some point.
Yep. 2, 3.
Alright, sounds good. Okay, enemy phase, I get hit for 1 and 1.
Sorry.
That's okay, I'll put the sanity one on the rosary. Okay, cool, then upkeep.
Oh, no.
Okay, I've got options. Would you get another arcade
fun
list?
times. My weakness.
Alright!
Draw the tough card of the encounter deck, and then that card gains surge.
Okay, so
Here we
draw!
Alright. Peril. If there's no enemies and shadows,
It gains surge. Yeah,
well, you already had surge,
so what happens there? Is there a double surge, or is it just what it is? Or does it just say you just draw one more and that's it?
Well, I think...
Because it says the card gains surge. So, to me, that means this card gains surge. It already has surge, so therefore it goes away.
Yeah,
like you draw one more and that's it.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, come
Oh
no! Spend a clue or discard.
Oh, you have a clue! You have a clue!
I could, but honestly, because I haven't drawn any of the stuff I need tool belt for, I'm okay actually losing these 2 cards.
Okay. Alright.
Because I don't need them at the moment.
Okay, so that's it. Alright, what... Okay, so that was the upkeep phase. Okay. Now,
yeah, that was upkeep.
Alright, so Doom and go on with your encounters. Okay, what you get?
Conspiracy in red. Place 1 Doom on an enemy in the shadows. If there are no enemies in shadows, search the encounter deck and discard pile for an enemy with the concealed keyword and draw it. Shuffle the encounter
so
deck.
Let's see what I could find here. Search.
So
actually, instead of doing that, let's do it this way.
Yeah, so first one that's got a concealed keyword on it.
Okay. Here we go. There you go. And then I shuffle the encounter deck, not the discard pile, right?
Yeah, shuffle the encounter deck.
Okay. Alright, so this one is the Agent B, Concealed 2. So I need to find Agent B. There it is. That's Agent B, and 2 decoys. 1, 2. There you go. Throw this up here.
Alright.
And we place this here, and where do you...
Well, hold on. After he enters shadows, you place a Doom on it.
Okay, so place a Doom on him. Alright.
So we are technically at 5 Doom at the moment.
Alright, so these other 2 spread here and here.
And there, yeah, because they're close. Alright, that's me. Cynthia.
She's got a friend with a victory point.
Yeah, I have an apocalyptic presage.
What?
Force. Get ready for this, guys. When apocalyptic presage enters play, each investigator chooses a non-weakness card.
Come on!
In their hand or play area and sets it aside out of play as a hollow.
When it's defeated, instead of adding it to the victory display, discard it and choose up to 3 set-aside hollows and add them to their owner's hand.
So we can get our cards back with this guy.
Or we can get the victory point. It's not an and, it's an or, which makes me sad. Okay, so wait a minute.
No.
Right?
It's not nor. It's instead of.
Right, which means we wouldn't get the victory point, right?
Yeah, it does. Instead of adding it to the victory display, you could discard it.
Yeah, so we wouldn't get the victory point. And it would be discarded back to the deck to come up again. Ooh, what happened? Oh, what happened? Oh, what happened? What did I do?
What?
I did something.
What?
I did something. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Hey, you gotta use more words.
I hit... I don't...
What's wrong?
My screen's messed up. I don't know what I did.
Nothing looks weird on my end.
For everybody watching the game on the stream, it is screwed up. I hit something and I don't know what I hit. Why? Okay. We're gonna be right back. I need to figure this out, because this is messing up gameplay. Be right back, everybody. All right,
I
we're
suppose
back.
I can't choose one of my permanents. Can I?
Yeah, we're back. He's removing the auto fail. I wish. No, we're back. I don't know what I hit, but it made the entire screen go black, and then on the stream it shifted everything like crazy. Like so, I had to. But Cynthia helped me out with a default reset. It solved it. So thank you.
I still need to think about what to hollow.
Yeah. Okay. So we're dealing with this. This is a thing that's happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I can't hollow a permanent, right?
No. So we all have to choose a card.
It's gonna make me throw
Well,
up.
I have to choose Gregory. That's
I'm gonna
not the card
choose.
I want
Yeah, I'm gonna
you
put
to
Olive in the
pick.
hollow. I'll put Olive in the hollow.
As much fun as it is for archaic glyphs, I think I'm going to choose archaic glyphs. I have another copy of it in my hand. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so either or, right? You could keep.
No, because in my hand I can use it as a skill test.
As a skill test.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, cool. Okay.
But no, he's engaged with me, and I need help. So.
You've got her there. So I drew Knives in the Dark. After you expose a decoy, take 2 damage. At the end of your turn, test evade. If you succeed, discard. I do have Ward of Protection, but I don't know if this is worth it.
That's probably not worth it.
Yeah, I think like when it comes to dealing with that other one that makes me discard cards, that's what it's meant for. Okay. Well, I got problems. What do I need to hit you for? 2 damage.
So
it's not good.
It's like you can use your discipline.
I can use my to one at a time take up the 3 different fight. So I gain 3 fight actions or evade actions.
Yeah, any combination of 3.
Yeah. So you think I should just hit that up for the first action to hit it twice and kill it?
Yeah, maybe.
And then I could use the double actions to get discard Seeing in the Shadows and then end the turn. That makes sense. All right, so let's do that. So we got three fights against this thing, and one at a time. This action does not provoke attack of opportunity, so it's a 4-on-3 right now.
Yes.
Do I just want to do that 3 times? A 4-on-3?
I mean, it doesn't hurt you if you miss.
Yeah. All
like,
right.
Or you could just do. Just like, if you want to get rid of the Seeing Shadows this turn.
I kind of have to, because it'll hit me if I try to.
Well, it's like, Seeing Shadows only hits you if you're with a mini card. You don't have a mini card with you.
No. I mean this thing will hit me twice if I do it first, which means I have to do that, right?
Well, you could do ceremonial. Yeah, you pick.
If I do,
Yogi's right.
Or you could do sickle and then punch.
Well, it's the same. It comes to the same effect, because if I use sickle, I kill it because it only has 2 health.
Canje, Yogi's got a good point. You have to use different fight options.
You have 2 fights, sickle punch, no third.
So her
different
text,
fight or
they have to be different fight things.
Yeah, so you might as well just use sickle then, because it'll kill it.
Oh, fight or gotcha. Okay, then let's
different fight or
evade
action.
I see what that means.
So,
I can't. Okay, gotcha.
You can't use the sickle twice. You couldn't punch it twice. You could use the sickle and then punch it.
Well, if I use the sickle, I kill it.
You might as well just.
It's going to be adding a doom, putting us at 6. But next round I could get rid of it.
Then you'll then you'll come over and work on getting rid of this thing.
Okay, all right. So let's do it. Let's do that. So we're going to fight using. So it says +1 to the fight, so we'll make it a 5. So it's a 5-on-3. And exhaust ceremonial sickle and place 1 doom on it to gain a +1. So that's a 6-on-3. Alright. Well, and that's hoping we hit. That doesn't mean I'm going to hit it.
Oh.
6 on 3.
See?
Boop. +1, it's dead.
It's dead.
Alright, so it dies. So that's my first action. I can't be in that location because y'all are going to want to reveal that concealed guy. So, are we saying this?
Yeah, we'll get rid of.
Yeah.
We'll get rid of this.
Yeah, I'll do
come over.
Yep. So I'll do discard seeing shadows for my other 2 actions, and then I have to test knives in the dark, which is it's a 4 on 3, and there's really nothing I can add to it, so it's just a 4 on 3. 3 on 3, woohoo! -1. So 3 on 3, discard. And I'm done.
Alright, so
Do you
I
want
think-
me, Kate, to attempt to evade this thing?
no. I'll try and evade it for you.
Okay. I was just thinking I could
let me
save
just
you
see.
the action. But yeah, no, that's fine.
Well, we don't want to use my thing to discard him, and he's got too much health for that to work anyway.
Yeah, so just not take the hit. Yeah.
Well, I can take that. So, well, engaging it doesn't.
Can you evade it when it's on somebody else?
No.
No.
Engaging it won't hit you. No.
Yeah, it's like engaging is not going to hit me.
Right.
So it's like.
So it's the one action to engage evade. Sounds like. And it would go down to a 0. Interesting.
So I think so. 1, 2. No, if I do that, I can't. I want to get that down so I can have the card draw. But all right, no, we're just gonna take it for 1.
You could have made it work.
Action.
You could have made it work.
I need another resource.
Right. So if you gain a resource, play, and then do that, then you're fast evade. You can do it.
But then the enemy is not exhausted.
Oh, I thought the evade exhausted. Oh, but it does not exhaust. It just can't hit
Not
you.
for that
Gotcha. Okay.
It won't hit me,
Mm-hmm.
but it will hit Cynthia, which defeats the purpose of the plan.
Alright, go for it. So engage.
So second action to try and evade.
5 on 2. That is a -1. If there is a concealed mini card at your location, reveal another chaos token, so right click. Yeah, yep, so you evaded
0. So he's evaded.
it. Okay.
So, and then let me just take a look at this
you-
token. So I'm going to try evading it. So it's a 2.
Yeah, 5 on 2 again.
So 5 on 2.
Oh man, that hurts. That hurts so bad.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
Alright.
actually, no. Oh no, she didn't commit a card. I was gonna say if Min can help you with that, but she didn't commit a card.
No.
Yeah, Min.
Yeah, she can't
Cynthia
commit
needs
a
to
card.
draw some cards.
yeah, I gotcha. Okay, alright. Go ahead, Cynthia.
Cynthia needs to draw some cards. Are you okay for that thing too?
Oh, and Cynthia, we need to remember to have you choose at the start of the round what you're doing with this.
Failing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm choosing the fail one because, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so
I don't see me doing more than 3.
Okay.
I can't commit cards.
Yeah. Well, if you just want to draw some cards so we can try and get rid of your.
I think I have to.
do you want to use that ability? So are you saying you're gonna draw 3 and be done, or are you saying you're gonna draw 2 and then try to investigate?
I'm gonna draw and then see what happens.
Okay,
So I'm gonna
okay.
draw them one at a time.
Alright.
So draw a card.
Alright. Stray cat? Ooh. Okay. It's a nice get out of jail free card.
And that's not an elite enemy.
Yeah.
Considering actually playing him, taking the guy and evading it next time.
Might be worth the shot. Up to you.
It's not horrible.
Get him down and then draw another card.
Okay. Oh, let's grab
Cynthia.
these.
What on earth did I just do?
Oh.
Did they all go on?
So she had
Yeah, she had that
card in
one,
her hand.
and these are
that.
the rest.
So shuffle
What
and
the
redraw
heck?
there.
Yeah. What did you press?
1.
Let's try it again. Did you do 1-1?
Possibly.
All right, there you go. Grizzly Totem. You've got this is a really nice deck you've got. Gels very well. Okay.
Except for my stupid king and yellow.
That's why there's all the card draw in your deck.
Yeah.
So that when that comes up.
Alright, so that's 3. Okay, so enemy phase,
Okay.
that one is messed up so they can't do anything.
Exhausted.
So upkeep. Alright, I got another healing word.
And Cynthia, I got unexpected courage we can toss into your test.
So do we so who's the apocalyptic
Oh, but you have to do
I
the
have to
6
commit
magic
it,
skill.
Yeah.
So who's taking the friendly guy?
I can and use stray
Cynthia,
cat.
because she has the stray cat.
Okay.
Because it's not an elite enemy. That's slightly surprising.
Yeah. Alright, so that's that. So we're at 4, 5, 6, so this makes 7.
7.
Alright, and then go for it.
Of course, these are things. Alright, so our locations got +2 shroud.
So it's
most clues. Where's the most clues?
One of these 3.
I'd probably throw it over. Yeah, put it on the 1, maybe?
That doesn't on the one that doesn't
it doesn't.
victory?
Put it there, the one that doesn't have victory.
Okay.
And one of us can go there maybe at some point.
Alright, and I have substance dissimulation. For each set-aside hollow you own, if there are 1 or more copies of that hollow in play area and or hand, discard those copies and take 1 damage. If no cards are discarded by this way, choose a non-weakness card you control. Nope. Ward protection. Nope. F that card.
That's what word of protection's for.
F that card, no.
Alright, so that's a mechanic in this game. Alrighty.
Nope. I am not interested in that whatsoever. So, okay, so 1, 2. If you evade it, I could come up there and punch the guy.
I plan to evade it.
Alright, so do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Evade.
Alright.
I'm gonna get Grizzly Totem in play.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw a card.
Okay.
1, not 11.
So you still have 1 more action. The cat's
a free action. Yeah.
A free action.
Another card.
Ooh.
Well, at least next turn you can just get rid of it for 2 actions.
Alright, so you mind if I go next?
No.
Or are you thinking of something?
No. You can go next.
Alright, so 1, 2, hello! And then I'm gonna attack him with the sickle to remove that doom. So, if the attack... it's if it defeats the enemy. Ugh. Dang, so this thing stacks doom. Shoot. Oh, wait. When you initiate this ability... Yeah, the doom's gonna stay on this. So, if I use the discipline now... If I understand, because Yogi's saying he doesn't think I get it. So if I use the discipline now, I can make 3 attacks against this thing, right?
No, because they had to be 3 different fight or evade actions. So you could basically use it to use the sickle and do a regular fight action. And then you could do an evade action.
Canje, you need 3 distinct things. You can do 3 distinct things, and they have to have... Do you see how you've got the action fight? Or you have the standard action fight.
Yeah, then the sickle would be hot garbage to use right now.
Ooh, but Canje, if you attack it with the sickle, we might not be able to remove the doom. But I mean, if you you can always draw another card and replace the sickle with something else, maybe. But you could put Grievous Wound on this thing.
But I would have to attack it with something.
With a melee asset, yes.
Yeah.
So if you want, you could try and draw a card to get one of your other ones.
Well, I've got one action left, so I can fast play this after you successfully attack. Okay, so let's do it. So let's.
It's once. Well, yeah, it's once you've attacked. So are you attacking?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack it. I have to. It's just I'm looking at. So we're at 5, 6, 7. This will make Doom 8, and it will advance next round. It'll advance at the end of the round if I do this.
I'll try and get rid of this guy because it says when he gets exposed, it's like this gets discarded. So
it could push us back one. Okay.
I can see if I can.
Okay. All right. So sounds like a plan to me. Let's do it. So we'll put another Doom on here, and I'll have this ready for fast play. So I gain +1, so I'm at a 5. What is his? What am I hitting at?
He's a 4.
So 5 on 4.
Here, I'm gonna toss an Unexpected Courage.
So that's a 7.
7 on 4.
7 on 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on.
What?
8 on 4.
Oh, because you can, yeah.
Location commits a card,
Yep.
and since there's a committed card, 8 on 4.
8 on 4.
I did something.
-1.
-1.
So I do 2 damage to him. So I do 2 damage to him. Straight up. And then I put Grievous Wounds, attach that to him. At the end of the round, he'll take another damage, so he'll be at 3 of 5. Okay. That's me. I'm done. I just wanted to make sure I played that right. Okay. Alright.
Alright, so...
If you're remotely able to, yeah, that's what I was like, man, if you could hit him for 2 more, he would die. But we gotta take care of the Doom too.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it 1 shot here, and then move down and try here, because if the cards over here were kind of screwed.
Sure.
So I'm at.
So it's a 4 on what? 5? 5 on 4.
5 on 4. I think I'm gonna toss the pickpocketing in.
Hang on, why are we doing? Where's the 5 coming from?
Oh, the 5 is her.
5.
She's at 5.
It's me.
She's doing evade to. Yeah. She's doing evade to reveal.
I thought it was. I thought this one was only for investigate, but no, it's.
Yeah.
For shroud.
Location gets plus shroud, so I'm gonna toss in the pickpocketing to make this 6 on 4.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey! What do we got?
7 on 4, by the way.
Decoy. No, because I already tossed 1 in. You can only do it once per round.
Yeah.
Per investigator.
So the decoy goes away. It's gonna.
Decoy.
Yep.
So
move.
2.
Yeah.
And then this is currently at
4. It's another 4.
4. Oh. Alright.
If you want. Oh, never mind. Sorry, you can't move over there.
I can't go.
Yeah. 5 on 4. Oh, sweet. Sweet.
Right.
Hey! Yes!
Alright, so...
Let me get rid of this.
When he is exposed, we discard him.
Okay, so that Doom comes off. Great job. Great job.
And this one also goes away.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, so that gives us a little bit of time. And hopefully I could kill this thing next round and remove Doom from here. Okay, at the end of the round, he's going to take a damage, going to 3.
Oh, we're not quite there yet, so... Upkeep first.
Oh, sorry. Yep, upkeep first. I got another olive. Miracle hypothesis. And
yeah, you got pickpocketing back.
Okay. Does your treachery do something awful to you? No. And okay, so then he would take the damage which I just put on him. And he would ready up. I will be taking him. Thank you very much. I'll put this here with him. Okay. Cool. Does this go away at the end of the round? Nope, it has to be investigated.
Has to successfully investigate.
Okay, did we... So we're at 5, 6, 7. Then Doom will go to 8. And draw a card. Good, Cynthia. Cynthia, you gotta stop. Right. You gotta stop.
Undercover revelation. If there's no enemies in the shadow, it gains surge. There are no enemies in the shadow.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Attach my location. It gets +1.
Which it can.
Okay.
Yeah, which it can. So it's ugh. Alright, so we got another enemy coming in the shadows. This does not cause the agenda to advance, thank goodness.
Concealed 2.
Alright, so let's see. Let's reveal.
Now, what are you doing?
I'm revealing to find concealed. Oh, sorry. Duh.
What are you
Nothing.
doing?
Nothing. Stop listening to me.
So this is Agent A.
Agent A, search. Agent A. Concealed 2. Shuffle them and place them.
They're not together, Kate.
Oh, bloody. Come on.
Yeah.
There we go. Wait, so did they go?
Yeah, because she drew them, so let's go here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And then I got locked door, which has to go on the one with 3. So
Well, it could
where do you
go
want
on
it?
this one too.
Okay.
Put it with me, because
Okay.
I might be able to get rid of the locked door.
All right. Okay.
So
this thing is advancing, and there's probably nothing I can do about it.
okay, so we need to do.
Well, no, there isn't, because. Yeah.
Well, we need to get rid of the Doom on Kanji's card.
The thing is, to do that, I have to kill to remove 1 Doom. We are already.
This guy.
Yeah, we're 6 set. We're at 8. 9 won't make it advance, but then I can make it back 8. But that's the best I can do.
Oh, you only get to remove 1 Doom.
Yeah. So I could punch him once, and then I could use the sickle, but it just need.
Well, the thing, if you get rid of it and at least you get 1 Doom off of it, if you draw another hand card, you can always replace this if you choose.
So, okay. All right.
That is a thing you're allowed to do, but I mean, we might just have to live with the Doom.
Okay, so you want me to go first to try this out? Or do you all think...
I got nothing to help with this, so...
You cannot commit exactly 1 or 2 cards to a skill test, so she can't help me.
I help you.
No, Cynthia needs to keep getting cards to help herself.
And I'm not, yeah.
Alright, so I have to punch him, which would be just a 4-on-4. Yuck. Yeah, this doesn't sound cool.
So you could try and evade it first. Because I'm like, if you're going to use the discipline...
Okay, so let me.
Like,
so it's a 4. It would be a 4-on-2 to evade, and at least that keeps it safe for a round, maybe. I'm
like, how do you want to do this, or do you just want to try straight punching it?
Straight punching it is very dangerous because it's just a 4-on-4. I need to at least hit it once. Because then I could use the sickle to try to remove, for the final hit to remove the Doom. You see what I mean? I can't use the exhaust ability.
So if you want, so you can use your discipline, because you basically, as 1 action, you get 3 actions. So you could use this to evade it, hit it once regularly, then hit it once with the sickle.
Okay.
And Yogi said punch, sickle, then evade if it's
or then evade if it doesn't kill it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we'll...
'cause you don't need to evade it first, because evading it's not alert or anything, so it's not going to hit you.
Okay, so let's do the discipline then. One at a time. Take 3 different fight or evade actions. So first, to punch at a 4-on-4, -3, which is a miss.
Nope.
Second is I guess I have to use the evade, not to waste it. The sickle has to be last.
Well, except for the sickle won't.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm gonna let this fall to. I'm gonna let this. I won't do the third. So basically, my first action is going to be to evade. It was to punch, evade. Second action, punch, and third sickle. Because that failed. So let's try to.
It's like, if you sickle it, you're not going to defeat it.
Right. So that's why the sickle is my last action. So to me, Yogi keeps saying sickle second row. Evade second action, sickle second row.
Sickle second row.
Oh, I see what he's saying. Alright, I see what he's saying. So my next action is to fight. I'll say if this attack defeats an enemy, remove 1 doom from the sickle. I'm gonna get +1, so it's a 5-on-4. Boom. I hit it for 1. So it goes to 4. So that was my one action. I see what he's saying. So then flip this asset over. Boom.
No, you still have the evade.
Oh, yep. So we can evade 4-on-2. Alright, so he's evaded.
Okay, so it's evaded.
Alright, thanks. Then at the end of the round, if no enemies were at the same location at any point this round, flip this over. And now what he's saying is sickle second row for the final strike. So this is my second action. So my second action is going to be a 5-on-4 with the second row.
Nope.
Fail. Third action, fight 5-on-4 second row. Damn. Okay.
Well, it's gonna die anyway.
Yeah, but the doom is gonna advance, and I'm sorry. All right.
Well,
it was probably going to advance anyway.
All right. Okay.
I mean, we did get away with 2 turns without stuff happening.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was.
All right.
Yeah. So it was punch. Just to make sure I did it right, it was punch, miss, sickle second row, hit, evade. That was all one action. Then sickle second row, miss. And did I do the sickle second row twice? After I flipped this card, or did I just do it once?
No, you did it twice.
Okay.
You did it twice.
Okay. All right. No, that doesn't exhaust. That doesn't exhaust.
Well, no, because you did. Oh.
I didn't do the doom thing. I didn't do the doom thing, so it doesn't exhaust. Yep. All right. What you got?
Well, I can go first, and I can at least try and get rid of the locked door that's kicking around.
Well, the shroud thing is what's stopping you from revealing this guy, right? And I guess it wouldn't matter. Yeah.
Like, cause what is that? Cause this is at a 5. I'm just like, I'm probably not going to be able to do that. But I can at least try and get rid of the locked door so we can investigate the location to get the clues. Like maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Go for what you. Go for
I'm
what
gonna
you.
put down 2 to put pickpocketing into play, so at the very least I have that going. But all right, let's try this 5-on-4 to get rid of the locked doors at least.
Okay. Yep, there you go. It's gone. Okay,
so locked doors is gone. I can give this a shot. 5-on-5. It's like.
I don't know if that's worth your time.
Well, is there something else worth my time? I can draw a card.
If you move, actually, yes, you can move over here and then you can check it because it's a connecting location.
Oh, yes, I can. So choose test. All right, so 5-on-2.
Yep. There you go, and then you get to peek at it. So it's Alt Shift.
Alt Shift. That is the one that we need.
So, but you don't expose it, sadly.
No.
Right.
That is the one that we're looking for.
And you have one more action.
No, because I put a card down.
Oh, you put a card down.
The one moved, and then I got to look. So that's me.
All right. So, Cynthia, what's up?
I guess I'm gonna draw a card.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to get rid of that haunted that's hurting you?
I probably want to get rid of that.
Yeah. It was what did I draw before I decided what I was gonna do? But yeah.
Okay. So what do you have to do to get rid of this card?
I have to commit 6 matching icons to a skill test.
Matching icon. Oh no.
So Cynthia, at this point on your next turn, you can.
No, I can't.
It would be 5, not 6.
Oh, she's
shy 1. She's shy 1. Yeah.
Oh,
I keep drawing things. What I'm looking for is something that has an icon on it.
Yeah.
No. You have this in play.
That is
After
true.
you commit a card to a skill test, it's another instance. So that'll give you 6.
That is true.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Very good.
Cool.
All right.
That's my plan.
All right. Cool. Turn ends.
All right.
So enemies. That one is exhausted, and then upkeep. Oh, there's my other sweeping kit. Thank God. Okay, what'd you get?
I got Trial by Fire.
Yeah. And what'd you grab?
Something I'm not going to play right now.
Then discover 1 clue at your location and gain X resources where X is the enemy's health. Interesting. Okay. Alright, they would ready up, and then end the round and die.
And it dies.
Yep, so it's dead. Alright, so since it died, do we want the victory? Do we want the victory? It is defeated. Instead of adding it to the victory display, discard it and choose up to 3 set-aside hollows and add them to their owner's hand. So do we want to get the victory point, or do we want cards back from the hollow? I don't need my card back from the hollow, but that is up to y'all.
I'm fine without either of these at the moment. They're not really doing much for me.
So what do y'all?
I'm good taking the victory points.
I'm of either mind. Like I don't care either way.
Yeah, leave it.
Get the victory point? Okay. Alright. Cool. Okay, so that... Doom. So that will cause it to advance for sure. There's tons of Doom on there. Yeah. So let's...
The good news is your Doom comes off of these. So your Doom comes off of these too.
Oh, it comes off my sickle as well?
Every bit of
all Doom
gets cleared. That's awesome.
All Doom is cleared.
That's awesome. I wonder if you hit... Oh, it doesn't. It says off playmat, so it takes everything off. Ooh, nice. You automating geniuses! Alright, so as the night grows deeper and the rain becomes a torrent, you flinch at every moving shadow, every sound, every shape. You wonder if perhaps this investigation is getting the best of you. Or maybe there are more of them than you thought watching you. Lying in wait for the perfect opportunity to strike. Kate! You must decide. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Coterie agent enemy and draw it, and shuffle the encounter deck, or each investigator takes a damage and a horror.
Be good with the damage and the horror.
Sure, why not?
I don't want to draw.
Alright, so
we don't really want to draw more enemies.
So I'm at 3. Okay. Alright, let's drop that in the trash. And then we go to plots and panic. Deep fog blots out the moonlight, bathing the city in utter darkness. From the rooftops, ravens watch your progress with inhuman intelligence. Every moving shadow sets your mind racing. If you don't find the man with the red gloves and stop his plans, who knows what he will do next? This is it. So 7 or bust.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So encounters.
Encounter cards.
Cynthia, what you got? Alright, what'd you get?
Put seeing shadows into your threat area after you fail a skill test. Well, with a mini card, take a hard. That okay.
Okay, what did you get?
I need to do something with that guy in the shadows. I place a doom on him.
So, okay, got it. He's got
That's
one. Okay. I've got Hunting Shadow, Revelation. You must either spend 1 clue or take 2 damage. This is getting nasty.
Ooh.
This is getting.
Well, I think I know what you're doing on your
Yeah,
turn.
yeah. This is getting bad. All right.
Yeah.
So, you mind if I kind of help myself a little bit here?
Yeah, you go heal yourself.
1, 2. Put the spell down, which is healing words, and then I'm assuming I'm spending 2 to gain that back.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah, you probably want to heal yourself. You're
so I'll do 1, 2. That's my other 2 actions too. 1, 2. All right. Why is that? Oh, God dang it! There we go. And then throw this on. Okay. All right, I'm done.
So...
Sorry, wasn't much more help.
I'm gonna be doing.
So Cynthia, you need to decide empirical hypothesis before you go.
I'm gonna succeed by 3 or more.
Okay.
Okay, so before we take your turn, right now your shroud's at 4.
She's gonna boost that to high heaven.
Yes. So you can add 1. 2.
She's doing the 6. Yeah. She's doing 6. So. So yours is 10. Right. So it's 10 on 4, right?
Well, hang on, let me.
Well, no, she has to figure out.
Okay. All right.
Which ones I'm gonna add?
Sure.
So, so 1, and I'll use her ability to make that 2.
2. Then do you want to use the totem to make it a 3rd?
Yeah, I will do. Hold on a second. Yeah. 2.
Well,
and that's going to give me an extra clue. Sorry, 2, 3, 4.
So 3, 4. So we're at 4.
5.
Okay.
And you gotta do at least 1 more.
No, I'm trying to decide if it's old keyring or trial by fire.
I would say maybe
maybe
the trial by fire.
Because it's only a one-off use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, so that's 10 on 4.
10 on 4.
Yes. Get rid of
8 on 4.
So you get what? You get 2.
Clues?
You get 2 clues or 1? 2 clues.
Yeah, she gets 2.
Yeah, I'll take the 2 clues because I can choose whether I do that.
Yeah, because we know. Well, we know where the guy is. We know where it is. You don't need to.
You did successfully investigate, so this goes away.
Started. So my second action.
Yeah.
No empirical hypothesis also keys up.
Yep.
And you're gonna card draw. Yeah.
Draw card.
Yep.
So grab your card.
All right. Okay. Okay.
So that's all one action. Yes.
Yeah, that's 1 action. Yes. Yeah. Then do your let her do her thing. Let her do her thing.
Okay.
Right, go ahead.
Yeah.
So. Tell the enemy to remember.
That king and yellow card's awful.
Yeah, terrible.
It is. So do you want to get some more clues? Or do you want to try doing the test on this?
I think we need her. I think we need her to do that. Yeah, I think we need her to do. I think we need her to do that, right?
Yeah. We're not gonna get 15 clues. We might be able to get the 9 clues we need.
Yeah.
5 is my problem.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it would be. It looks like it would be amazing if you had like next round to do it.
Maybe wait next round.
So you could get the keyring down if you need.
Yeah, keyring could be good for over here. Because that's a shroud 4, or for like this thing.
Keyring, draw a card.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yogi, if I actually had cards in my hand, it wouldn't be quite so bad.
Yeah, that treachery discarded half your cards kind of hurt.
Yeah.
I was despairing.
Yeah.
Kind of but okay.
But now it's gone forever.
Well, yeah, except for, in the end game now. And I'm hating that card so very much.
Alright, Kate, what you got?
Okay, well, I cannot investigate this. That's just not happening. So, okay, where do we think we're going to get the rest of our clues from? Do we want to try and get them from this location for the victory?
If you can get them. Yeah, if you can get those 3.
Well, I can't get them. It's like, is that where we want to try and get them from?
Yeah, because my thing is, if Cynthia's got to do this, and then based on what comes up, we determine how we're going to move. Because let's just say if it's just spend your clues, then of course she'll come over here to push this down and get the victory point, and I'll go with her to keep her safe.
So how about for now, I come down here and I can get rid of this locked door, then worst case, I can
only one
try
shroud.
and get these.
Yep, do it.
Yep.
Alright, so 1, 2, let's try this 5 on 4. No, wrong button.
+1.
+1.
Locked door's out.
Locked door's gone.
Alright, and then you got one more.
Yeah, let's just see if I can't get the clue.
So what's it, just a 2-on-1?
Yeah, just a 2-on-1.
Or,
because we don't need to look at the... Or what?
Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we know the card we need is here. That's where this guy is, which we should deal with at some point because he does have a doom on him.
Yeah, the obscuring fog just hurts. So, okay.
But yeah, I can't deal with a...
Cynthia might be able to. She might be able to.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll just try and get a clue here. So, 2-on-1. Nope.
Alright, so, enemy turn, there's no enemies, so we hit upkeep. What's in your hand? Oh, okay. If you fail a skill test while a location... Okay, it doesn't have a concealed card.
Oh, with a mini card, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have one, so I'll get rid of it at some point.
Look at all this healing popping up for me! Oh, gosh. Okay, so I got Clarity of Mind, which heals horror.
Fingerprint kit.
Oh, that's awesome. That is just awesome.
Yay.
And what'd you get?
All my stuff's coming.
I got my pocket multi-tool.
Sweet. Okay, so, Doom. And encounters, please. Alright, what'd you get?
Peril. If there are no enemies in shadows, there's is. So either the enemy attacks... Okay, the enemy can attack me.
Yeah, I'd like to not lose a turn, please.
So it hits me for 1. That's what we're doing.
Okay. Oh, you got the nasty one that I got rid of. I wish I had another Deny Existence.
Yep, so if there are 1 or more copies of that hollow in your play area or hand, there are not.
Okay.
So choose a non-weakness card you control in your hand or play area, set it aside out of play as a hollow. I'll take the Grizzly Totem out of my hand.
Yeah.
So I've already got it in play?
Yeah, disc your Grizzly Totem because you got another one.
Well,
no, you gotta take the one out of your play area.
Well, it says or hand. It says or hand.
Oh, in your hand.
Yep.
Okay.
She got it. She got it.
Yep.
Alright, cool. And then mine says false lead. If you have no clues, false lead gains surge. Bonk. Bonk.
Oh, and before you do that, your discipline.
My discipline?
Yes, after the last round ended, no enemies were ever at your same location, so you get to flip it over.
Okay, thank you. So you must either spend 1 clue or take 2 damage. Goodness! This game is trying to kill me. Alright, gotcha.
This is why we give you the healing.
Alright, so shall I repeat what I did last time? I think so. So I'm going to heal for 1, play my other healing word, and then heal again. Good grief. So if I keep drawing those cards, I will be of no use to anybody. Alright, go for it.
Alright. Alright. Cynthia, do you or me want to go next?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be trying that test.
Yeah, so I said go. Let her go for the tower bridge so you could determine what you're going to do. So, Cynthia, yeah.
Yeah, so...
So you gotta overtake a 5.
So you can toss in the trial by fire, and then you get 3 extra icons.
Yeah, gets me to a 7. Yeah, let's do that. Make me a 7 on 5.
Okay. Oh, you forgot to say this.
Oh, yeah.
Succeed by 3 or more. Why not? Let's be hopeful.
All right. So you're at a 7 on 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
3! Holy
my
crap!
gosh.
It worked!
Did I seriously just do that?
You did!
That's awesome!
Alright, so...
Well, first, are you drawing a card?
Okay. Well,
hold on.
Hold on. Yes, so I will exhaust this, put a thing on it, draw a card. I might as well draw cards now because all my weaknesses are flipping out.
Alright, and then what happens
you
here?
Succeed, so put the set-aside Trader's Gate into play.
Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to want to be... we might need to shift down one.
That's what you call clutch. Alright, so you've got...
Here.
Yeah, so you've got, what, 2 more actions? Yep.
Yep,
so...
I'm going to move to the Trader's Gate.
Alright, let's flip it. Test fight or evade 5. If you succeed, reveal the Tower of London. If you fail, take a damage. And then we can use fight on this, so I can actually help. Thank God.
Fight or evade.
Yeah.
Hey, me and Canje have things to do.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that will do the Tower of London. It says do what?
That'll open up the Tower of
Reveal
London.
it. Okay, so we don't have to spend the 6 clues. But we still need the 9. And we're at 6. Cool. So if you can get the 3 off of there or someplace. Yeah, go ahead.
Hang on.
She got a plan.
Okay.
What you got?
Well, no, I'm looking at something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not enough to make it certain. No, okay.
No. Leave that for me and Canje.
Yeah, I'm gonna play fingerprint kit.
Well.
Yeah, my plan is not good, Canje.
Well, I thought you could use the old key ring to make it a 2 to investigate, and then it's a 2 on 4, or a 4 on 2, right? Okay, go.
I was trying to see if I could test that strength because I have a card in my hand that would let me use my investigate instead of... No.
Alright.
And Elbit, I'd still like Cynthia to get rid of this guy so we have the extra turn.
And then we'll come up here and then make our way in.
I will always go for more victory.
Don't get greedy! Do not get greedy.
We are getting greedy, man. This is what we are going to do.
Let's open the tower first, and then let's talk about greed. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm just going to put my multi-tool into play.
Alright.
And then I'm just gonna start moving my way up there. So 1, 2.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Since I'm going to be going into locations with those mini cards,
just get rid of that. Yeah, first. Makes sense. You have the toughest time discarding cards, don't you? Alright,
that's me.
So, enemy's turn, no enemies in play, so then we will do upkeep. Ooh, unexpected courage.
And now you come out, mister.
Alright, and what'd you get? Quick getaway. Very cool. Oh, if it attacks you on the enemy turn, you can play it. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so Doom, we're at 3. So we're at 3 Doom. 3 of 7.
7.
Yep, go ahead, Cynthia, grab your encounter.
I keep forgetting that phase.
Alright, what'd you get?
Alright, heavy rain.
Once again...
For each point I fail, take horror, or place a clue on my location.
I'm so pissed right now.
Did you get another one?
Yes! That's the 3rd time in a frickin' row!
Alright,
You know what?
so
I'm just
this
gonna.
is just a 3 on...
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this a 4 on 3.
Okay.
So...
Alright, 4 and 3. -1, 3 on 3.
Yep,
Good job.
good.
Alright, what do you get?
Oh, and Cynthia, you need to decide
Rain.
this before you test.
Oh. Fail.
Okay, you're gonna do the fail by 2?
Yeah, because I think I'm about to fail this.
Okay,
so.
what do you got?
Well, you have unexpected courage.
Well, I think she's saving that for a plan.
I'm trying to save that.
I think she's got a plan. She's got a plan.
I can take the horror.
Yeah,
so...
do it. Fail by 2.
Yeah, so 4 on
3. Yep.
3.
And that is
-1, but there is a concealed
So you
card
so
to
right click,
draw
right
another
click.
token.
That is a -3.
-3, so
Yeah.
-4.
So you failed by yep.
4.
Yep.
So I get to thingy.
So you're gonna take 3 horror, correct?
Yes.
That's bad.
Nope, this gets discarded.
So you take 3 horror.
Yeah. And did you draw your card for getting the surge?
No, that's what I was trying to
Okay.
thingy that.
Have you been drinking? I got it. I got you. There you go.
Thank you. Draw a card. Crying out loud.
Ooh, lab assistant. Okay.
Alright, Canje, and your card is...
You know what it is. You know what it is. So for the 3rd time, I won't be able to do anything. For the 3rd frickin' time. You know what? No. If I die, I die. I'm annoyed with that. Alright, so y'all go take your turns.
Yeah. Well, do you want to put down Clarity of the Mind to heal Cynthia just a tiny bit?
I'd have to move to her location.
Oh, you're not in her location.
No.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah. So for me,
here, my turn's simple. I'm just moving here. So shall I just go there?
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
So I'm sure I'm gonna draw another one of those cards, which will kill me. So should I just heal 1 so it doesn't move and then try to pop the Tower of London? Good grief.
Yeah, that's not a horrible idea.
So 1. So stupid. It aggravates me so much. 2 to move here. And... Cynthia, are you staying for next round or are you moving away?
No, I'm moving. I'm gonna come down and try to...
So Clarity of Mind isn't gonna help right now. Do you want me to do the Trader's Gate?
Yes, I can toss a card in for this.
If you fail, you take damage, Canje. Just saying.
It's okay because I'm gonna make this a 6 straight out.
I can toss in a card
to make it a 7.
Cynthia, you could make it a 8.
At my location.
Because we're all at the location.
Oh, yes I can.
So we can make it an 8. An auto...
Oh, actually, your card is... After an investigator commits a skill card, limit once for each investigator per round. That, if both me and Canje toss in a card, that's 2.
Yep. That's +2.
Okay, so let's do it. It's just too... It's the risk is there, but it's too good to pass up. So I'll toss in my card. So that gets 1. So I'm at a 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. This I'll toss in. Make it 8, 9.
Okay, so it's a 9 on 5.
9 on 5, yes.
+1 pass.
+1.
Alright.
Alright, so reveal the Tower of London.
Flip it. After you end your turn at this Tower of London, you must either lose 2 resources or each enemy in the shadows attacks you. Okay. Okay, so we just need 3 clues, get here, and be done. That's all we need. Okay.
Well, to advance, there's still 1 more freaking card in this deck.
Oh no. And yeah.
So actually, yeah, we might need to avoid that. Yeah, we might just want to get them from here and go.
Alright.
Because we need to see what's there.
Okay. So that ended my turn, so... Yeah, your turn, Cynthia.
Yeah, no. Okay. I'm gonna just try to get these 3 clues.
Do you want to get them? Okay, sure. I had a thought, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead and tell me your thought.
No. Yours is the highest order of success for the time that we have left, so go for it.
That was my thought, because, yeah, I can move elsewhere where it's got a lower shroud, but that's a lot of actions to move down
and
there.
And we have one more act card, which we don't know what it is
yet.
Yeah.
Yep, so do your thing.
So, okay, so the shroud is currently 4, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Got me scrolling back up there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So, that gives me 2 clues.
So we just need 3 more clues.
Yep.
Basically.
And she can get them in 2 turns, potentially.
Theoretically.
So
So if I exhaust fingerprint and use a supply.
So you're at a 5.
We have 5.
If you commit anything, you can make it a 7.
It's like, do you just wanna, commit?
So that's a...
commit 7 and then maybe use...
Or, because you're reducing the shroud... never mind. Do your thing.
No, I'm not reducing the shroud. I'm
saying, like, since you're reducing the shroud next, you could do unexpected courage for the 3. Right? So it would be 5, 6, 7, 8. And then save the totem for the key. And throw in her if you need to.
Hang on a second. I'm at 5. I have to commit something in order to use
my
ability.
And if you use unexpected courage, it would be an 8. And then if you do the key, you will reduce it by 2, which then you can use that and the lab assistant for more. So you're raising your chances for both.
So currently you're at
8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep, so you're at an 8 on 4.
Okay.
There you go, and you get 2 there.
2 clues.
Yep. Come on, Canje. There we go. Alright.
Then I'm going to use the old keyring to investigate. So -2 shroud.
Yep.
So is that 2?
And then throw that. Yep. So that's
so I'm
5. And then do the...
You don't get to use...
No, but she can use this.
No. Use this.
I'm going to use
the
totem.
So she's at...
Let me count. That's 4, 5,
6.
So it's a 6 on 2. Yep. Skull, you have clues, so it's a 3. So it's a 3.
You're good.
You're good. You got it. And that was your second action. Your third, you can move and advance the act.
Yep.
And
we have to
I can't. Hold on. Yeah, I
Why?
can't.
She can't advance that because I need to be there.
Oh, she only has 8. She only has 8. No, she'll take a damage if she moves there. She'll take a damage if she moves there.
Either 2 resources. No. You must either lose 2 resources or each enemy attacks you.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So go there.
Yep.
All right. Cool. And then lose your 2.
Is it at the end of my turn or the end of the round?
Yeah. At the end of
your turn. Your turn. Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
All right. So, all right. Well played.
No enemies.
No enemies. So then we go to upkeep.
Upkeep.
Yes, I will. I will be more than happy to take Ward of Protection. Good lord. Can I actually take a turn this round?
Why is it always your deck that I have to keep putting healing in?
I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, so... Ooh, and that's a fast play, too. That magnifying glass, very nice. Okay, and you got another multi-tool. Okay, let's do our Doom for 3, so it's at 4, and then go ahead. Draw, Cynthia?
I did click, but it didn't work.
Alright, Revelation, test willpower. If I fail, discard an asset I control, or... Okay, that's fine. So, we'll use the multi-tool to make this 4 on 4. Hey.
Straight up, that's a 0, yep. What'd you get?
Cynthia.
Ooh, that hurts.
Oh,
That hurts.
hurt.
I wish I was in your location so I could shut that down.
Well, test 4 book. That's okay.
Before you do that, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Succeed.
Okay.
Okay. So
Toss in cards, man.
yeah, it's 4 on 4, right?
Yeah, it's a 4 on 4.
Yeah.
And this is the start of the turn, so I still I can do my stuff.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So 4 on 4. I'm gonna definitely chuck in him.
So 5, 6,
5,
6,
6,
7.
on.
Do you want to make it 8 just because?
So
There's
scary.
a -4.
All right. 8. Here we go.
8.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. And then
Succeeded by 3.
and you did succeed by 3, so you get to draw another card.
I can thingy and thingy. Yeah.
Sweet.
There we go. Yay.
Nice. And then I got a creature.
Oh, Cynthia, you did succeed on the old key ring, so you do need to take one.
Yes,
off
I
there.
do. Yes, thank you.
We forgot about that.
I was so excited.
When
Oh, you got a friend.
I look at the top card of your deck, if it is not a weakness, set it aside out of play as a hollow. Okay. Blip. And so unexpected courage is gone. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Okay.
So I
Go
first and
Yes.
come there.
Yes, go.
Please.
Go.
Here we go with my one clue.
And then as an action we deal with this. So get rid of your 9. I'll wait until y'all are done.
Fun.
Okay.
Alright, flip.
They're still sitting on top.
Alright.
Of it.
Quietly and cautiously, you follow the figure from a distance. With measured haste, he darts to and fro inside the ominous tower searching for something. Finally, while you watch from the shadows, the man with the red gloves finds what he is looking for, a loose brick along one of the candlelit hall's many columns. He casually rotates the stone back into place with a kind of nonchalance, as if he were dealing with a piece of misplaced laundry. To your surprise, a section of the nearby wall rotates in turn, revealing a secret passageway. He ascends into darkness, and you follow in secret. Put the set-aside tower prison location into play. Attach the set-aside Eye of the Raven's key to the tower prison not controlled by anyone. I'll probably put it down here, maybe. Oh, we had space. We had space. Okay.
There, so.
Okay. Cool. Alright, move all concealed mini cards in play to the tower prison. Draw the set-aside Red Glove Man enemy and resolve his concealed keyword, putting all of those concealed minis in. Ooh, this is nasty. So here he is. What's his concealed?
3.
So 1, 2, 3, and then we'll group G. Flip. And flip.
And flip him.
And then we gotta, yep, all those gotta get shuffled. Yep. And shuffle. Alright.
Oh, this is gonna be... Alright, so... I'll just set them around it.
Yeah, just leave them as a...
Well, if we leave them as a deck, then it'll be, which one do you want? Yeah, so breaking them out's good.
This is kind of a, you get to pick it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, so it's... Alright. And that's it. So let's go up to the next. So let's put this in the trash. Caught red-handed. Haha, waka waka. Somewhere in these forgotten crypts, the man with the red gloves is searching for something, but for what purpose? The red glove man gains parlay. Tests willpower or investigate 5 to interrogate the red man. If you succeed, place 1 resource on him. Stop the Red Glove Man from stealing the Eye of Ravens. If he is defeated or if there are 3 resources on him, we advance. So, but it says if he's defeated, so we can punch him to death too.
Also, yeah, if you punch him to death, that works too.
Yeah, so...
But he does have 6 health. And retaliate.
Okay.
Alright, so Eye of the Ravens. So this is a key. So shift. During a skill test at your location, the performing investigator sets their base skill to this test to 6.
Is this active? Well, let's check.
No, nobody has it yet.
So it's not active.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We do not have it yet.
Okay.
Alright, so for my other 2 actions...
I'm gonna move in and start.
Oh, we didn't...
Go over there?
Yeah, go over.
Yeah.
Let's see what's over there.
So let's go see here. What's the shroud
for us.
value? Shroud 4. While an investigator at the tower is performing a skill test, spend a clue. They get +2 for the skill test. When a concealed mini card would enter play anywhere other than put it into play at the tower prison.
So that's tough. That's tough, and it's victory point. So it sounds to me like it's get a clue, search a guy. Get a clue, search a guy. That's what that sounds
Pretty
like.
Much. So, all right, I got 1 action left. I can take a look at one of these cards.
Do it. Do it.
I'm most likely not playing quick getaway.
Yeah, so your shroud is at a 4.
So I'm at 5, so I can make this 6, 7.
Alright. So 7 on 4.
So 7 on 4.
Yep. -1. Awesome. So which one do you want?
Let's
right. Okay.
Come on! Y'all did this for Innsmouth, you can do it again!
Oh my god, maybe chat needs to pick for us.
Chat, pick a card.
Oh my god! So, starting from top, going counterclockwise. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so
pick a card.
Pick a card.
Pick the right one, thanks, Yogi.
The only reason why is because we don't want to own the responsibility. Janet says 3. Hey, Joel, thank you so much for subscribing.
3 it is.
Chat picked well for.
Well, hold on. Janet says 3.
Janet says 3.
I'm assuming Joel subbed to say what he's gonna do. Yogi says 3.
Okay, 3 it is. So here we go.
Decoy.
Oh darn.
Alright.
Alright.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Cynthia, you're next. In you go.
You're fine with blaming Janet.
Here I come.
Alright, so it's a 4 that you have to beat.
Okay, let's see what I can do here. I've already used all my special abilities.
Yeah.
So I can toss in a card to give you +2 icons, basically.
So you can make it a 6 on 4 at best case, right?
Yep.
I can use the old keyring to reduce the shroud value. No, that's an investigate.
That's investigate. Yeah. That would have been cool.
But I would be investigating.
To
do a concealed card.
Let's read. Let's read the rules. No, you might be right. Let's check the rules.
Yeah, investigate.
Concealed. If an investigator chooses to expose, that effect replaces the stand. Nope. Is exposed. Any investigator at the same location as a concealed minicard may attempt to expose it by successfully attacking it or evading it, or by successfully investigating its location.
Yeah.
So you get a clue, and then you can flip it.
No, I think I flip it.
No, I don't think she gets the clue.
It says, or by successfully investigating its location. It doesn't say you don't get a clue. Y'all gotta look. Check me on that right here.
What page are we on?
Page 4, top. First bullet.
No, if an investigator chooses to expose a concealed mini card, that effect replaces the standard effects of the action or ability.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
okay. So you can investigate with the keyring. It's instead of, yeah.
I can.
Yep.
I can, but
it's instead of.
It's instead of.
But I mean, we probably want to get the clues off of here.
Do you think?
No.
For the extra?
Find the guy!
Again?
I say find the guy, and then... Because remember, just because we find him doesn't mean it's over. We need to find him. And then...
Got 3 turns, Kate.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so use the old keyring then.
Yep. So it's a 2. So it's a 4 on 2, and if you throw in a card...
And I'll toss in my pocket multi-tool.
So
that gets you the extra 2.
So that's 6 on 2. 6 on 2.
6 on 2.
Thank you, Kate.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Well, it had to happen at some point.
Well, we'll do it. We're gonna do it again. If you could throw in something, yeah.
I can throw in this to make it 5 on 2.
6.
5.
Because she did it last time. She did it for you.
No, she did
for you.
She already used this.
I did it for me.
She already did it for...
In Mythos.
Oh, in Mythos. Okay. So it's a 5. 5 on 2. Okay.
5 on 2.
And that's a -1.
-1.
So you did it.
Yep, I did it.
All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Oh my god!
This sucks.
What you doing?
Oh.
Pick one. Any, mini, miny, mo.
It could be anything. It could be up here. You don't know. It could be down here. Where would it be?
I'm just gonna close my eyes and swirl my mouth around.
What do you want to do?
Yogi says
Decoy.
more, but decoy.
Yeah, she picked it. Decoy. Gone. Okay.
Right.
Who's getting
your
tight?
turn.
Okay, so I got a problem that I need to deal with. So he only has 2. I can.
Right.
Yeah, it's
You
3.
just try hitting him.
It would
Just
be.
try straight up hitting him.
So it would be a 4 on 3.
But you have.
Oh, I do have
kick.
sweeping kick. Yeah, let me use.
And then that just
Let's do
straight
it.
up kills him.
Yeah, let's do it. Sweeping kick. If you succeed, automatically evade, but it would kill him anyway, so let's use it. So fight. Sweeping kick. 1 resource. Add my dex to it so that I'm at an 8.
Yep.
So that's an 8. 8 on
Hit on
3.
3.
He's dead.
Oh,
It
it
matters not. He's dead. Okay, so that's 1, 2.
Yeah, you might as well get over
3.
here with us.
Wait. Sorry.
What?
Oh, sorry. That's this, the tower bridge. I was confusing the end effect.
Yeah.
So 3. Okay, we're gonna get in on this one. All right. So that ends that. We then go to enemies, no enemies. So then we do upkeep. There you are, my good friend. That is what I was looking for. That makes me happy. I can get rid of this stupid pole and use that. Alright, so I got the dragon pole. You got another mind over matter. And what'd you get? Lone wolf, nice.
Lone wolf, which is useless now.
Alright, so I'm assuming our job
nice
now... Yeah, I'm assuming our job now is to just... reveal.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's deal with Doom. We're at 4-5 on 7, and then encounters.
Oh.
Alright, what did you get?
You got shit. So,
Damn it.
Concealed 2.
Damn it. What letter is that one?
It's the last one there.
It was at C? It's C?
C.
Okay. And then concealed
and
2.
Shuffle those. They get shuffled
Oh,
with
yeah,
these.
get shuffled with all of these as well.
Yeah.
Like a big pile.
Alright.
Oh, man.
Alright, I'm assuming we're not leaving this location, so I'm just gonna spread these out over here.
The good news...
Oh my god, sorry.
Well,
why did it flip it? It flipped it.
Find...
Sorry, it flipped it. I don't know why. I did spread and it flipped it over instead of just using it out, so...
Well, we need to find the Coterie agents, because then they get rid of the Doom. Because right now, we advance Doom at this next turn.
6.
Yep,
7,
we do.
And 8. Alright, there we go. I reshuffled and fixed it. Okay, so what did you get?
All we can do is keep looking.
Hey, look what you got!
Yeah, 2 damage. Yay!
Thank you, somebody else got that. And yeah, we're gonna do... Yeah, I'm not interested in that card. Ward of Protection. I'll take a horror.
Yeah.
Bye! Okay.
Yeah, that's all we can do, Yogi.
Alright.
Alright, so,
Yeah.
Don't bother about clues, just expose.
No, we're just going.
Okay, so...
Shall I go first and just
Yeah, go
start
for it.
trying?
Yep.
Alright, so here, let's do the first evade. Cynthia, do you wanna... I'll get...
Yeah, so it'll be the... she's doing it for everybody, so...
Yeah.
She'll do it...
So what are you at now?
She's at
So if you toss... I'm at 6 right now.
You'll be at 7 with that ability.
Yeah. Are you happy with that, or do you want me to put... I'll save it for you.
7.
7. Go
Yeah,
for
we'll
it.
do 7. We'll save it for the next one. Alright.
7 on 4. There you go.
Okay.
Come on over! Come on over to the wheel of power! Which one do you want?
Okay,
So-
we're just gonna start straight up picking.
So
Go
1,
for it.
2... So yeah, so one's on that
go.
side, so go for it.
We're going this one.
Alright, decoy. Alright, that's your first
Alright,
action.
2.
I will put in...
So
2
I can
for
use
you.
my... Okay, you're gonna put in... Okay, so that puts me at 7.
Yep, 7 on 4.
Okay, let's do it again.
-1.
Yep.
-1. Okay, screw it, we're just gonna go down the line.
Okay.
That's the frustration. One more. You got one more action.
3rd, I got the pocket multi-tool to make it 6.
Yep.
I can
-2,
make
which
it.
which gets it. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Succeed.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Just going down the line.
Cynthia,
Alright,
you're
that's
up.
Me.
Canje, do you want to go?
Yeah, I think I can fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fight.
Punch.
All right. So I would like to first put in the dragon pole and getting rid of this stupid sickle, and then I'm going to use my discipline ability. So
Well, actually, do you need to?
yes, because I want to
Yeah,
do
it's
because
two-handed.
I'm yep. So I'm going to use my discipline ability for my next action. So first I'm going to punch, but I don't have anything to throw in.
I can throw in 1 to give you +2.
All right, so this
that
is
puts you at
5,
6, 7.
Yep. Here we go. -2. Got it.
You're good. So which one?
I'll start the other side. Decoy. That was the first one. The next.
The good news, there's only one more decoy.
So this is still my second action. I'm going to use the dragon pole, so I'm at a 5 on 4.
Didn't you use the dragon pole the first time?
No.
Oh no, I did. You're right. I did.
Oh, okay.
I did. So then the dragon pole's been used. I could do it again. No, I can't. I got a punch now. So it's a 4. No more fight to throw in, I assume. So this is just a 4 on 4. Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
4 on 4. -3 fail. And I could do an evade just to spend it, so it's a 4 on 4. 4 on 4. -1 fail. Okay, so then my third action is going to be, what do I need to do?
Fight with the dragon pole.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that puts
At
me
least
at
it gets you the +1.
5 on 4. Crit!
Yes.
Hey!
After this test ends, flip a broken discipline to... Oh, this would have flipped after I did this, and then the crit would flip it back.
There we go.
So, cool. So, discard that. And I was going at the opposite end of you, right? So, boom. There it is.
Right in the middle.
Alright,
Oh,
so...
and yeah, Yogi's right. That was just your second action. You still got one more.
my first action was to put down the dragon pole, my second action was to do this, and then my third action was to do the dragon pole again. Yep, so Cynthia, reveal these last 3.
Well,
We've gotten rid of all the decoys!
I haven't got any cards to commit, so I'm 5 on 4.
Okay. Well, you've got this thing.
No, I have to commit a card.
No.
Oh,
That's
okay.
committing cards.
5 on 4.
5 on 4.
-2.
Nope. 4 on 4. Because that's
But do you want to?
exhausted.
Do you want to draw a card? Do you have it? I
Yeah.
don't know if
Yeah.
Yep, she's good. She's good. She's good. Alright, so... You can commit.
Asset. It's an asset. I want to play it.
But you can commit it. Yeah, you can play it as an asset or
Okay,
commit it.
Cynthia,
Yeah?
if we don't find one of the Coterie agents, the agenda advances.
So you have to do it.
Okay.
We need to find one of them.
Well, that was me. That was my third action. drawing
No,
the
that
card.
was your second.
No, that was your second.
That was your second. You have one more.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Third action.
So that's 4, 5, 6, and then do this one to make it 7. Yep. 8. Yes.
No, you already used the 7 card for me.
You did.
So it's 7.
7 on 4.
Okay.
What is that?
That is -1, but you need to reveal another token.
0.
Okay, so -1.
So that's enough, right?
Pick one.
Yep. So pick one. Yep. Is the red-handed man?
God damn it!
That's not the one we wanted.
Oh no!
No.
Sorry.
But what happens when he comes into play?
Nothing. Nothing. We have to. Nothing. We have to either beat him up or parlay him. We lost this one.
No.
All right.
And he engages me, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Seriously?
Yep.
That sucks.
That's unfortunate. Okay, well that ends your turn. Let's just deal with what we got to deal with. So 4, 5, 6, and then enemy phase. You will get hit for 1 and 1.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Alright,
so close.
Yeah, we needed
Upkeep.
one more round, unfortunately. Upkeep. Clarity of mind. What did you get?
Arbitrary assistant.
Yeah.
You two suck.
Alright,
just need to get rid of one of you.
There we go. Flip.
And Doom. Yeah.
So if it is, what act are we on? We're on Act 4.
4.
So if it's on Act 4, you search for the man with the red glove. Your search for the man with the red gloves has led you into a hidden section of the tower prison. You duck under stone archways and sneak through dank, forgotten halls until finally you find him. The man with the red gloves. He has lifted the lid from a stone crypt and is studying the corpse instead. The moment he sees you enter, he pulls a small ruby marble from the eye socket of the unfortunate soul, then slips back into the shadows. Read R3 on page 8. So let's pull this back up while y'all flip that over. So R3. Resolution 3. Here we go. You search for the man with the red gloves through every possible hiding place and down every shadowed corridor, but he is well and truly gone. It is as if he vanished into thin air. You wonder for a moment if he was somehow erased from existence like the other disappearances, but you don't believe so. There is no mark, no ectoplasmic remains. He simply was there, and then he wasn't. You give up searching for him and instead examine the crypt that the man was rummaging through. Inside is an old and forgotten corpse, likely hundreds of years old. You don't have the object here to do a perfect size comparison, but you're quite sure that the ruby marble the red-gloved man stole before disappearing would have fit inside one of the corpse's eye sockets. Indeed, examining the corpse, you see that one such socket is covered in webs and sickly with rot, while the other remains strangely smooth on the side. Whatever that marble is, it must have been what the man with the red gloves sought all along. But why? Investigating further, you find neither name nor epitaph identifying the corpse buried here, only the following lines of what appears to be poetry chiseled into the lid of the body's coffin. With red we are bound, through red we are one. Thus in red do we bury our kin and our ken. May you rest until you are needed once more. We're going to have to fight something pretty nasty. Before you find time to even consider what this might mean, you hear the telltale rumbling of the secret passageway shifting upstairs once more, and the pounding of heavy footsteps down the stairwell. You arm yourself and prepare for a fight. To your surprise, it is Inspector Flint who greets you, held at gunpoint by a woman dressed in a black suit, wide-brimmed hat, and matching black trousers. She has ebony dark skin, cold eyes unscored by heavy bags, and short curly hair. 2 other suits flank her, both of whom say nothing and stand like statues as she enters the crypt. She flashes an unidentifiable silver badge and motions for you to stay put. Where did the man with the red gloves go, she asks, and who exactly are you? Can I put my hands down now, Inspector Flint says. Investigators earn experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. Which, I think that's 2, right?
2, I think.
Yeah, 2.
Okay. The Red Glove Man is the bearer of the Eye of Ravens. Update the campaign log accordingly. From now on, whenever a character becomes the bearer of a key, they keep that key handy for the rest of the campaign, as if it will begin play attached to the character. In future scenarios, if the Red Glove Man enters play, the Eye of Raven begins in play attached to him. In the campaign log, record, you haven't seen the last of the Red Glove Man. We will then tick off mark 1 time on the campaign log and proceed to interlude the fountain.
Foundation.
Oh, sorry, the foundation. Why don't you read that while I do some updating?
Okay, here we go. Talk, the woman commands. I'm a detective with the ICPC, Flint barks back. Flint, Lee Flint. And if you're going to be... and you're going to be in a lot of trouble when they hear about this. I assure you, I will not. And you? She asks, glaring in your direction. You explain that you are independent investigators working with Flint. Shakes a moment to read your gaze, presumably to tell if you are lying. She, like Flint, seems low on trust. Finally, after a long, bated moment, she holsters her firearm. Flint's hands drop to his sides. You let out a breath you didn't know you were holding. We've been after that Red Glove Man for quite some time. This is the first time we've gotten this close. He seems to have a knack for slipping away. She nods the two suits flanking her, a tall, athletic, pale-skinned woman and a sharp, clean-shaven man, and motions toward the walls. They keep a hand on their holsters as they scour the perimeter of the room. And who is we, exactly? Inspector Flint asks. You've been wondering the very same thing. Your interrogator has a British accent, but she doesn't seem to be part of any local outfit you've ever heard of. She waits for confirmation from her two subordinates before continuing. All clear, ma'am, the man states. She sighs and crosses her arms. All right. What I'm about to tell you cannot leave this room under any circumstances. Am I clear? Flint shrugs. Under penalty of what, exactly? Summary execution, she states without hesitation. Your throat closes tight. Even your partner flinches for a moment. Well then, I suppose we don't have much of a choice, do we? He glances at you. You nod, and you might as well hear what she has to say. I am Commissioner Taylor, and these are Agents Hudson and Antonova. We are with the Foundation, an international agency devoted to discovery, research, and containment of objects with paradimensional capability. What kind of baloney? Flint practically laughs, but the woman who calls herself Taylor shows no sign of humor. After the Great War, many treaties and accords were signed. Paris, Versailles. But keeping the peace wasn't the only goal. There were oddities, you see, during the war. Things that did not add up. The Foundation's purpose is to find these things that do not add up and ensure they cannot be used for such purposes ever again. Oh, this is a hell of a con you buttons have cooked up, Flint says, but the darker tone in his voice indicates he doesn't even believe himself. And you're inclined to agree. The fact that Commissioner Taylor even knows of the Red Glove Man at all is proof that she has inside knowledge. You decide it's more likely she's telling the truth than lying, and ask what she intends to do with you. She paces in uncomfortable silence before finally letting out a sigh. Well, I certainly can't have your investigation running parallel to my own, and you might have information that could be pertinent to our work. So I say we work together. Work together or work for you, Flint? Pointedly, his eye is narrowing. She allows herself a smile. You are a clever man, I'll give you that. She nods to Agent Hudson, who produces several badges and hands them to you. You'll be your own cell of the Foundation, operating under our authority, but with independence. All you need to do is agree to report your findings to us. She locks eyes with Flint appraisingly. You'll be our point of contact. You ask Taylor what you get out of the arrangement, besides the lifted threat on your lives. We'll hand over the intel we have on the organization the Red Glove Man works for, and provide travel papers that can get you anywhere in the world, no questions asked, at no expense. Flint eyes the badge like one might an explosive, turning it over and over in his hands. 2 minutes ago, you were pointing a gun at me. Now you're offering me a job? Yes. Well, are you in? You pull Flint aside to speak with him in private. The discussion is short and hushed, full of conjecture and paranoid theories about this foundation and their true motives. But in the end, you decide to accept her offer. If it will help you get to the bottom of whatever's going on, it's the only real choice. Very well then, Taylor explains. The Red Glove Man is just one operative of his organization, or perhaps its leader, that we are unable to determine. They call themselves the Red Coterie, so named due to the red garments they wear. They are after artifacts scattered across the world, which possess paradimensional capabilities, the very same kind of objects we seek to find and contain. We call them keys. You ask Commissioner Taylor what she means by the term paradimensional. Imagine a cake with many layers, she explains. Everything we see and feel exists on one layer, but there are many more layers above and below ours. Something that is paradimensional exists in one layer, but draws energy from other parallel layers. As a result, these keys operate outside the laws of our dimension. Cause and effect. If left unchecked, they can be used to inflict terrible harm on the world. Our job, your new job, is to get them out of the hands of the coterie and keep them secure in Foundation custody. If these keys are as powerful as the Foundation believes, you agree that they should be kept in safe hands. But you cannot help but wonder what this has to do with the disappearances you've been investigating. If anything, Flint locks eyes with you and gives you the slightest shake of his head. He has no intention of telling. The investigators must decide. Tell Taylor about the disappearances? Do not tell Taylor about the disappearances.
She knows about the Red Glove Man. I'm in for a penny. So,
at the moment, I mean, it doesn't. Okay, the sneaky part of me is just like, it doesn't hurt to tell them this information right now. 'Cause,
right.
to be honest, they probably already know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if me as a paranoid person, this might engender them to us more if they think we're going to tell them the truth all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I vote for Teller.
I vote for
I do not trust her one iota.
Right.
But I
At
still
all.
want to tell her.
But you'll still feel like telling her because it doesn't hurt right now because we know nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like if they've also been following the Red Glove Men, there's probably no way they don't know about the disappearances.
Right.
It's like I would feel this would be something they would know about.
Okay. All right. So, Cynthia, vote tell, don't tell.
Tell.
And Kate, tell or don't tell.
Tell.
Okay. So, Foundation 2, Kate, you want to take that one?
Okay. So, the Foundation 2. You decide it's best to tell Commissioner Taylor why you were looking into the Red Glove Man to begin with. Flint lets out an audible sigh. She mulls it over for a few minutes, then shakes her head. That is something to look into, but your primary objective is to acquire the keys the coterie is searching for, at all costs. Am I understood? Taylor further explains that she will forward any relevant information to Flint's office, with some sensitive details omitted, of course. She will also provide the ICPC with the requisite papers regarding Flint's new position. Oh, and Agent Flint, she says on her way out, addressing him by his new title, your cell may have the independence to act on their own, but do not forget that you report directly to me. I expect you to do so without reservation should you discover anything of import. He nods, only the slightest hint of resistance giving him away. Remove an Elder Thing token from the Chaos bag. I don't think there's any more, but do you want to check that, Canje?
Let me check. Search. There is not.
Okay, remove one and add a tablet.
Okay,
to the bag.
so that's a period, so a tablet's getting added no matter what, right?
Hang on.
Yes.
How many
Well,
hold on. Because how many tablets are in there, Canje?
As
once we add that one, how many?
See. Total right now there's just 2. If I add that one, it'll make 3.
Okay.
Okay. So, because it says, if there are already 4, each investigator earns an experience.
Okay.
So, this puts 3 in, so the next time, if we choose the option that puts a 4th in, the time after that, that'll start giving us XP. That's what they meant.
Okay, so in the campaign
that
log...
little thing on choosing the same...
Yeah, so in the campaign log, record the cell told the truth to Taylor.
Okay.
And then we're going to number 4. Here we go. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. The next morning, your cell, quote-unquote, meets at the tea room near Trafalgar Square, where you have originally intended to meet the previous night. Together, you go over the documentation provided to Flint by this Foundation. It's all a bit difficult to believe, if I'm being honest, Flint says, but everything checks out. The travel papers, the job transfer, all of it. Not even my boss questioned it for a moment. I guess we're secret agents now, eh? You agree. Unbelievable as it might seem, it's no less strange that the matters you have already been looking into. Right. Well, I think the best thing to do is to split up. Shanghai is where I grew up. I have connections there I can leverage, so I'll head there first. Where you want to investigate next is up to you. Meet up with me later, and we can figure out where to go from here. The Foundation has several leads concerning the whereabouts of the Red... what do y'all call this? I call it Courtier, but what do y'all call it? Courtier?
Coterie.
Coterie. Okay. So, here goes the clues. One is likely an inspector of Flint's home city of Shanghai, where there would have been many rumors about the existence of a secret cabal led by a mysterious woman with a red parasol. In Alexandria, there has been a rash of beastly killings throughout the city. The Foundation has reason to believe a member of the Coterie is involved. A string of high-profile burglaries in Buenos Aires has led the Foundation to believe that one of the members is responsible. It is likely a key is the primary target. A member of the Coterie has a sanctum in Nairobi. Perhaps there you might learn what they have planned. The Foundation have procured the journal of a prospector recently working in Anchorage, perhaps the site of a key? And the agent operating out of Istanbul has already reached out to Foundation operatives. A defector, perhaps? Or it could be a trap. Locals in Kathmandu have reported seeing a spirit matching the description of another Coterie agent. A deadly Coterie agent has been sighted in Marrakesh. Reports of tomb robberies and strange overgrowth have the local Foundation operatives on edge. And a Coterie agent has made a name for himself in Havana, where rum and other illicit goods are being smuggled into the United States. Read the rules for embarking and traveling and the Foundation dossiers on the next column. Then when you are ready to proceed, embark from London to your new location. So, embarking and travel. When you embark, you may travel wherever you wish using the map included in the Scarlet Keys expansion. Each space on the map is connected to one or more other spaces by paths. When you are ready to embark, travel along the paths to reach whatever destination you wish as a group. For each path you use to reach your destination, you must mark time off on your log. So that's where it comes in, to a minimum of 1.
Where that comes in.
At each space on the map, there is a number and letter combination that will guide you to a particular page in the campaign guide. You do not have to stop at every space you travel through. However, if you wish to stop traveling and see what is at that space, turn to the page of the campaign log that matches the indicated number and follow the story text there. Or use the table of contents on page 2 to help you find the appropriate page, so it's not spoilery, right? This might lead you to an interlude or to a scenario. There is no perfect path to follow, so follow your gut. Just be wary of how much time you spend by time tracking. For example, Shelley wishes to travel from Alexandria to Marrakesh. She first marks 1 time to use the path to Rome, but chooses not to stop there and marks 1 more time to travel to Marrakesh, where she stops. Marrakesh is marked with 11B, so she opens the campaign book to page 11 and reads the B dead heat. Some locations are marked by a red border and the lack of a letter. You can only travel to such a location once you are permitted to do so by the campaign log entry. Otherwise, you can't. Some locations marked by a green border represent the sites of possible side stories found in the Arkham Horror the Card Game standalone products, so Fortune and Folly.
Yes.
If you wish to incorporate a side story, which we might, I don't know, depends on how we do, into this campaign, simply travel to the appropriate location on the map and spend additional time equal to the normal experience cost for playing that side story instead of spending the experience cost.
Whoa.
Interesting. If you're not stopping at one of these locations to embark on a side story, you may skip it and continue traveling along the path. If so, count it as one continuous path, not as two separate paths. So we could pass through it without spending time. That's what that reads to me. Once you have stopped at a location, you cannot stop there again for the remainder of the campaign unless instructed to do so. Ooh, that's evil, so we can't backtrack. Okay. Alright, do we want to pick now and then read the Foundation dossier?
So we'll keep reading Foundation dossier.
Alright.
So.
Throughout this campaign guide, there are a number of Foundation dossier sidebars, an example of which is represented below. The investigators are allowed to peek at the Foundation dossier sidebar for any space on the map at any time. Use these sidebars to help you guide your actions and plan your route. While reading a dossier, investigators are not allowed to peek at any other text on the page until they travel to that location. So this says you may read this dossier at any time. It'll say that for file 11B, so you can read that. That's probably what's listed up here, but we'll take a look. And then when you actually read the dossier, it'll say what it is, and I think that's what's below. I don't think that's... Oh, is it an example? Yeah, that's not an example. So, eyes.
Yeah, no, that's not an example.
Okay, so let's come up here to the map. Alright, so... let me make sure everybody can see. Alright, so we are in London.
We can't go to Reykjavik.
Right. We can't go to Reykjavik. We can't go to Kabul or Tunguska, which is probably where we're going to end up in the end.
Or San Juan or Quito.
There's a lot of places we can't go. We can. Okay. So green is the side scenarios, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we can pass through that without spending time.
Yes.
So what's close to us on one travel? Bermuda. Nothing's in our dossier about that so far, but we can go there and see. There is
Rome.
Nothing in Rome. Nothing's in Rome. Marrakesh, which is a one-turn travel. We have a deadly. I keep messing up this name. A deadly agent has been sighted in Marrakesh. Reports of tomb robbers and strange overgrowth have the local Foundation operatives on edge. That's Marrakesh. So that's here.
Alexandria. Yeah.
What
Marrakesh,
else?
Alexandria,
Constantinople.
I'm amused that it's Constantinople on the map, but Istanbul in the book.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So that is the agent operating out of Istanbul has already reached out to Foundation operatives, a defector perhaps, or it could be a trap. Rome, we don't have any leads. We don't have any leads. So.
Marrakesh or Constantinople.
Or remember, like it said, where did it say? It was the...
So we can always go to further places and stop at things along the way.
So it also says that we can have a peek at something. You may read this dossier at any time.
Well, so we can peek at
all the pages have little dossiers on them. It's like, those we can read.
But 11B is Marrakesh, so let's have a peek at 11B.
So I can't read the scenario.
We can just take a peek at like all the dossiers that we might think. Okay, so where do we think we might want to go? What are our main thoughts? Marrakesh, Alexandria.
My thought is Marrakesh or Constantinople.
So what have we got? So close to us. Marrakesh, Constantinople. Those are the two closest. Is there anything?
Is there anything on there that says that you can read at any time for those two?
Yeah, the Foundation dossiers. We can read those at any time.
Yeah, so you may read this. So this is Marrakesh. Or sorry, this is Marrakesh.
Okay.
You may read this at any time.
Okay, all right. So let me go back to that and slide down to it because I don't want to read the rest of the dossier and a lot of things are. Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Here, if we want, I can read them out.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
for Marrakesh, file 11B. Subject class red, real identity unknown, last known location Marrakesh, Morocco. Subject description. Subject is 11B here in after Amaranth. Is a woman of European descent. Appears to be in early 20s, typically seen wearing a large red flower that partly obscures her face. Paradimensional capabilities. Power to blank and blank. Channels blank via blank, blank to blank.
So
and blank from blank.
Why? But why?
No recorded limits to this blank. Data limited only to minor events. Subject blank via tactile contact, which limits blank of blank. Possible blank ramifications.
Good Lord.
But something we did get from that, though, is tactile contact. So it might be something has to be engaged with us or something else to do.
Okay.
So sightings. 1. November 23rd, 1923. Arkham, Massachusetts. Agents witnessed a subject healing wounds of blank member, blank nearby trees. Elevated blank activity reported in the months
I know what
following.
that says. I can read that easily. Okay. So basically, they healed wounds of a member and drained energy from something else.
Probably from the trees.
Yeah, from the trees.
So, second sighting, January 11th, 1924. Lisbon, Portugal. Local cell apprehended subject. Blank contact confirmed.
Yep.
One cell member immediately deceased.
Yep.
Second victim remains catatonic, subject to lose questioning.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they can
Touching
heal
you.
or
Yeah.
hurt by touch.
Yeah.
So 3 unconfirmed sightings in Marrakesh. Further intel required. Immediate assistance requested. Approach procedure. Subject is incredibly dangerous. Engage only with extreme caution. Physical contact prohibited. More information available in San Francisco office. File number 26G2.
Okay.
Oh no, that's interesting.
And that is that. Which one was that? The Marrakesh one.
That's Marrakesh.
So that is one.
It might be...
That is one that says a deadly Coterie agent has been sighted in Marrakesh. Reports of tomb robberies and strange overgrowth have the local Foundation operatives on edge.
But that's also interesting. We might be able to get more info on some of these before going to them if we go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But this one said more info in San Francisco.
Yeah, so we don't have to go to Marrakesh. What's the other one, which was
So the other one we were thinking is maybe Istanbul. So Istanbul or Constantinople is 21F.
Okay,
So
I'll wait until you get there. I'll stay high until you get there, Cynthia. What page number is that on?
Here we go.
What page number is that on?
21. 21.
Okay.
What? Okay, so
Dealings.
Constantinople.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Dealings in the dark.
Okay.
So subject class green. Identity Sahin EJ. Last known location Constantinople. Subject Lady Vermilion.
Oh.
EJ
You cut off for a second.
Did I? I'm sorry.
No, try it. You cut off after subject 21F.
Subject 21F. Hereinafter, Lady in Vermilion Veil, or real name E.J. Sahin, is a woman of Turkish descent, 34 years of age, approximately 161 centimeters in height. It is unknown whether this subject's blank, or a disguise or false identity. At all times, subject wears traditional hijab of unusual stark red color, likely a blank object, designating coterie membership. Paradimensional capabilities. Lady in Vermilion Veil appears to either possess no such capabilities or has successfully hidden such capabilities from Foundation intelligence. Sightings. E.J. Sahin is a well-known and renowned art collector and museum curator, operating in the Turkish and Islamic Arts Museum in Constantinople. She is either blank, blank, or in intents and purposes, a normal everyday person. Note, leadership is under assumption blank, blank, lots of blank. Approach procedure. EJ has already reached out to Foundation envoys dispatched to confront and question intention.
That's yeah. Okay, another thing I just want to put up as an idea is Nairobi. A member of the Coterie has a sanctum in Nairobi. Perhaps there you might learn what they have planned. It's a little further away, but if we do that one, we could also go through Alexandria and pass through Alexandria as well. But I'll just go. Yeah, it's like it's a take some time, but it's like let me take a look at here. Let's take a look at what Nairobi says first. That's 54-W.
54.
They're matching the page numbers. 54.
Yeah.
Or they're matching the page numbers. All right. So, subject class green, real identity Masai Tawel. Last known location Nairobi, Kenya.
I was gonna say, doesn't it have a pronunciation guide?
Yeah, it's phonetic on the Musai. I got nothing for that. So, subject Tuil Masai is a slim man of Kenyan descent, middle-aged, and 176 centimeters in height. Coterie signifiers include large red spectacles, blank of blank, and blank with Coterie operatives. Subject has written and published openly under their name in numerous geological and archaeological periodicals. Paradimensional capabilities. No known reports. Subject appears to possess no such capabilities or is successfully hidden blank from Foundation intelligence. Sightings. Tueli Masai teaches under a fellowship at Oxford University and has published numerous surveys and work at and around Lake Victoria. Approach procedure. Masai has spurned all Foundation contact thus far. Operatives may wish to approach only if he has reason to trust them. Okay, so maybe we don't do that right away until we find some way to get his trust?
Maybe Constantinople and see if that is a defector?
Yeah. So
that could be.
So what we've got then is, oh boy, there's so much stuff.
Constantinople also gets us closer to that one.
Yeah,
and also if we wanted to, we could pass through Rome to Constantinople.
Is there anything in Rome that we need to...
I don't know. There is an entry associated with Rome, so let's take a look.
1, 2, 3...
That's 51.
51? Okay.
Oh, no, there's no...
Oh, that's not... There's nothing there, so we can't actually read it.
Okay, so we haven't uncovered it yet. Okay.
So that's not a thing.
So we've got Marrakesh, Nairobi... Alexandria, is there anywhere in the Americas that come up? Buenos Aires, Havana.
I vote Constantinople.
Constantinople is the person who wants to defect.
Might be a defector.
Yeah, Marrakesh sounds like a tough fight that melee is gonna hurt.
Yes. And I think if she is a defector, then we might get some help from going there.
Maybe, or it could be a trap.
It could be a trap, but it's possible that we get something to help us.
Yeah, we can we can get to Anchorage in 2 days, and Anchorage is one as well. The Foundation has procured the journal of a prospector recently working in Anchorage, perhaps the site of a key. So Anchorage could unlock another location. I'm just throwing it out there. That's a 2-day travel.
Yeah, this might be a thing we need to discuss off.
Oh man, there's so many options which I love, but it's just there's so many options. It's the shortest path that goes. The shortest path is Marrakesh or Constantinople or Istanbul. Sorry, and that's the shortest path.
Anchorage, they're all the same distance away. Basically.
No. Marrakesh and Constantinople are 1 day. Marrakesh is 2. I mean, Anchorage is 2.
But is going to the ones closest to us the best option?
It puts us. So a look ahead, and this could be something we talk about, but just let's talk it through. So, if we move to Constantinople, the next embark will automatically cost us a day because we have to move. We can't stop back in London, which means we have to, and London gets locked off from us. So that means we would have to take some really big roundabouts, spending days to get away from Constantinople. If you look at the map, right? Mm-hmm. So that could be bad. The informant here, if we're able to save her life, right? Which I'm assuming that we're going to be on a timetable to save her life. That's just me spitballing. So let's say we end there. She may unlock Bombay, but once again, we are miring ourselves in lots of time burn to move. All right. If we move to Anchorage, we then can move to Bermuda, to San Francisco to get more clues on Marrakesh. And
Havana and Buenos Aires are both also in that
line. So that's why I'm thinking that the stuff sounds like Constantinople, Cynthia. I'm not opposing that. I'm just more like we get locked in. So once we stand here, we can't go back to London. So we'll have to spend at minimum. If let's just say she even opens Bombay, at minimum, if Rome does not open, we're spending.
Well, if we're in Constantinople, we can always go Alexandria, because there's stuff there.
Yeah.
Nairobi's got stuff too. So it's like, we kind of have to pick, okay, what continent area do we want to go with?
And kind of hover on that.
Because it looks like there's kind of like North and South America. There's kind of a little bit Eastern Europe, Africa, and then there's going over to like Asia.
And I think that if we want to take on Marrakesh because of that stupid redacted nonsense, but we know what she does, we have to go to San Francisco to find out how to fight her. Like, I think Marrakesh is like a hard fight that we need some more information on how to shut her down. Otherwise, she's probably going to kill us. So I don't think anybody's saying Marrakesh, but I'm just putting that out there. That if we ever want to go to Marrakesh, I think it would probably be in our best interest to go to San Francisco.
So then thinking if we do want to eventually... So if Marrakesh is a thing we want to do, then it would probably make sense to do Anchorage, then San Francisco, and then kind of go work our way from there, like Havana.
Yeah, and then work our way back to Marrakesh.
Buenos Aires, Rio de Janeiro, then work our way back into Africa, maybe?
Cynthia, what do you think?
Or we could do like going to Constantinople, go to Alexandria, go to Nairobi, or head into Asia that way.
Yeah.
Okay, none of us seem to really want to go to like Kathmandu or Shanghai right away, so those I'm just gonna take out.
Okay. Cynthia, what do you think? You're still saying Constantinople?
No, Cynthia is saying that, unfortunately, I'm the person who, when it gets complicated like this, sits back and goes, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean,
you guys are both making really good points. So I'm totally fine with whatever.
I'm not opposed to Constantinople. I think I'm saying it's either going to be one of two for my vote. It's either going to be Constantinople or Anchorage. That's my vote. That's the two I'm putting. So Kate will probably be Kate and Cynthia, y'all could be the tiebreakers on that. But that's where my brain goes.
Yeah. For me, I like the fact of going Anchorage, San Francisco, because one of the other files told us we could get more information in another city, in San Francisco.
Right. And
that's the only one we've seen so far that does that.
Yeah, and that means it can help us fight Marrakesh.
After.
Yeah.
Because we can take a look through all the dossiers.
Okay.
That's the thing we can just look at.
Okay.
So we probably need to make this full decision off camera. Because we might be talking for a while.
Yeah, and because I can let y'all know I've been having a ton of fun with this scenario because I've been ignoring chat. So let me look at what's been said. Alright, I got up to the part where Janet said, just want to continue their agony. So, gonna be funny if they are both in the middle. Yep, that's right. Oh wait, just play Dragon Pole, ignore me. Who to get rid of? Canje. Alright, Yogi. Let's see, Billy, what's going on? Jeet Das, thank you so much, and thank you, Cynthia, for answering that. Yes, we are using Tabletop Simulator. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna stop here and talk more about it offline, because we'll probably be here running through our thought process and mind mapping like crazy all day. So we'll stop here and return to it. So, but let me ask, so Cynthia, what are you thinking of the scenario so far? This campaign?
I love it.
Yeah?
Love it. Loving my investigator, loving the scenario.
Yeah. I'm liking this a lot as well. It's opened up really well. This scenario was completely doable, but as Arkham Horror goes, there's stuff that's going to get in the way, but it was completely doable. I like my deck. My deck needs to be tweaked a smidge, but I like it. I like it a lot.
If you would stop pulling everything that hurts,
I could have had more turns.
That would be great.
If I hadn't pulled both of my weaknesses and had all my cards discarded, but
to be fair, you pulled that card pretty early, right after you had to discard too.
Yeah. So just
now that we know that these are a thing, and that there are some cards that'll be hollow and put out of our decks, that's a thing to take into account now.
Are hollows removed for the campaign or removed just for the scenario?
No, just the scenario.
Okay. Alright, so that will be Canje equals autofail. Did I autofail all this? I think once. I autofailed once.
You autofailed.
But we did pretty decent in this one. We did, I think the averages were on our side on this.
And it's and then this last turn, all we needed to do was find one of the Coterie agents. We would have had the extra turn.
Fine, yeah.
We would have been fine.
We would have been able to solve it.
Well, I pulled. It's my fault.
Nah.
No, it's
all good.
Every other
decoy.
Every single card was a
yeah, we did decoys all the way. So, yeah. Alright, so that is going to end this Sunday's playthrough of Arkham Horror, the beginning of the Scarlet Keys campaign. So far, I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. We will determine where we're going to end up, and y'all will have to wait until I create the thumbnail to see what we picked. So, it's going to be great, but until then, thank you, Cynthia and Kate, for joining me for this. This is amazing. I always have fun playing with y'all, so it's great.
Yogi, stop spamming penguins.
If
no penguins.
I am avoiding every cold area in this game.
if the penguins come back, we have
Anchorage.
some words. Yeah, to be fair, you suggested Anchorage.
It's warmer than Antarctica.
That's not
Alright, so we'll be back to this next Sunday going through. So this is going to be an interesting month coming up because this ends April and the next play is on the 7th. So I think we have 2 more plays. No, 3 more. We have 3 more plays before we'll just miss one Sunday because Cynthia and I'm going to be up in going to UK Games Expo and visiting Cynthia. So the 28th we won't have one, but we'll at least have one on the 7th, 14th, and 21st, barring any distractions.
We could still play, but we might not be able to.
No, we're going to be at. Where am I going to? Where am I going to be?
No.
Are we going to be at UK Game Expo then, or am I going to be in London?
You're going to be.
I'm going to be in Edinburgh.
Expo, yeah, you're gonna be in Edinburgh because Expo's the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Yeah. So I won't have access to my computer because I'll be visiting Bob actually. So, but so we'll miss that one, and then we'll be back the following. No, we won't. We won't even play the 4th because that's when I fly back.
Yeah, you're gonna be on.
We'll be away for a couple weeks.
Buses, trains, planes.
Yeah.
Cars. Yeah.
So we'll miss 2 plays, but then we'll be back the following Sunday to play and go from there. All right. Cool. Well, that's going to wrap it up. We will see you next Sunday, and just remember, everybody, we love you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everyone.